to Encounter Roleplay and the whole new sexy overlay created by one lovely Mythomatic. How's it going, Myth?
It's going very well.
Glad to hear it.
It looks like the names are switched.
They are, because some people decided to move.
Oh,
God
how
damn.
dare they.
God.
Us, we didn't do anything. I've no idea what you're talking about.
That is a very sexy overlay, Myth.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So, tonight we are continuing with the Broken Kingdom campaign with everyone once again. Last week it was just Kaylin's origin story and my good self. But now we are back with the full crew, continuing on your rather wonderful adventures into the world of the Broken Kingdom. You're currently in Gallo on the map, which is here, and I will hand over to someone to remind you all what happened last time. Someone.
I remember last time we were going. Where are we? We're in Gallo.
Yeah.
We head into Gallo. Gallo was kind of quarantined. It's kind of a walled-off city. They weren't letting us in because of some sort of plague, but we really wanted to go in there because we're trying to find the Source Stone. And we have a lead that's telling us that in Gallo there is a lead to Source Stone. So we kind of hung up there, didn't quite know what to do, and then out of the woodwork, I guess, came a Gandalf. A wild Gandalf appeared and helped us due to the viewers voting, which happens every 50 followers. So if we reach another 23 followers today, we'll have one of those. Yes, they voted for Gandalf to save us. Gandalf came in with a fellowship, if you will, and they kind of led them to some sewers. And if you guys want to watch that, go back and see. It's hilarious. And then we went inside, and then we found out the quarantined, plague-ridden city of Gallo is... did we figure out that it was the clandestine?
No. You
No,
know
okay.
that they're there. They are
no, we did.
apparently sorting it out.
Okay, we know that
they're
they're there.
Yeah. You know that they are there in a capacity to kill anyone who has the plague, essentially, and to stop it from spreading any further.
And any magic users. The clandestine hate people who wield magic, which happens to be all three of us. So it's going to be a lot of fun that way. We met someone, I don't remember how that went down, but last time we met Elvis, or last time we saw Elvis, he was changing his cloak into a white cloak, and his rope he threw around his neck and turned it into an amulet. So we can start to... We took a short... We're taking a rest right now, so we can figure out what to do next.
Indeed. Thank you, Neo Gambit, for following. First follower of the day. Welcome to Live Edge, my friend.
Welcome.
You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. One closer to 450. How... Reroll. Subscriber. What a legend. Last time you met the priestess of Corellon. You were in her temple. Her name was Mia. And she helped you guys out. She gave you clean clothes and awesome stuff in general. And, she gave you clean clothes, basically, and some information.
She gave us clean clothes and she washed us, and that was pretty much as awesome as it got. But
pretty much.
We'd just been crawling through the sewers, so that was...
Indeed,
was pretty awesome, yeah.
Yeah, so, basically, she told you the situation of what was going in Gallo. There had been some kind of plague outbreak in the city, and it had been shut down, quarantined by the Baron, but the Baron hasn't been seen in a very long time since the clan have arrived. And the clandestine, of course, are here to apparently sort it out, that according to Mia, the priestess, they've just been killing everyone, essentially. And they've taken several people who apparently are immune to the plague, and they have taken them to the keep, and they have them held there for questioning and scientific reasons. And she told you that if you stayed here for too long, you guys are going to catch this plague, and it's very inevitable that you do. And when you do, you have only a few days until you will most likely die, unless you receive strong medical attention and/or you can find a cure in time. So the race is on as to whether or not you guys can find a cure, find a source stone, keep yourselves alive, and just general keeping onto your soul, really, which is always difficult when Moldark is around.
And for some strange reason, Kai has turned nice. He gave Kaylin a handkerchief to put over her face and promised the priestess that we'd get the medical supplies.
Oh, I love the fact you took that at face value.
You guys were masquerading as a group of people who are here to sort out the plague. I can't remember what you called yourselves, but
It was the Gallo Health and Sanitation Bureau.
indeed.
Yes, that's what it was.
On this Thursday next, we are running a D&D 5e short campaign with Josh as a DM, and it's going to be pirates based. So tune in Thursday, and of course Wednesday coming up.
So tune in Wednesday, you've got Space Pirates, and tune in Thursday, you've got more traditional pirates.
Is it going to be here on Thursday? Oh.
Rip.
Oh.
You can catch up with it afterwards, it's fine.
Yeah, catch up. Okay, so let us start. You guys had just left the Temple of Corellon in Gallo, and you have the day before you and your tasks before you. You guys are muted.
Have we had a long rest?
No, you've had a... did you wait for a long rest? I can't remember.
Yeah, we said we wanted a long rest.
In that case, you have, yeah.
Sweet. Good, because I've already repicked my spells. I guess after we leave the temple, Elvis was like, right, well, I think we need to disguise, at least myself. And he takes, he starts to, fasten and, dust off and, kind of, pluck his cloak a little more. And as he does so, things start to appear that he has seen on, Mia's cloak and, her attire. And he wants to dress up and start to alter himself, using his alter self spell, to someone from the temple.
Oh, nice. Cool. So how does that look like?
Yeah, you immediately just see, if you were to take Elvis and stretch him like a picture, he gets really elongated, the spell's not quite working, but he stays that height around 6 feet. And then his features start to shrink and modify to actually be, in proportion as a human would be. And he grows a little bit of white threaded, thin hair that he, brushes over to one side. His mustache just falls out, and he's got, this very wrinkly face. And he's kind of bald and has, a white, he's balding, but he's got, this white crown of hair. And he's just right, there we are.
That's brilliant. Kaylin just looks at you I'm guessing she's now looking kind of eye level with you. She's
exactly.
It's going to be odd not picking you up.
Pick me up now, I dare you.
She goes to pick him up and then realizes it's Gandalf and doesn't.
He looks more like Patrick Stewart. So, but yeah.
Important distinction to make.
Yes. So.
As Kai says that in passing, he's just no, I'm getting more of a Patrick Stewart sort of vibe.
Yeah. So and that's kind of what it looks like for now. And where shall we go first?
Kai is going to try and figure out how he's going to disguise himself. In fact, bugger it. Kai just rubs his palms together, and then as he rubs his palms together, his hands start to disappear, and then he looks through. You can sort of see a ghostly outline of his hands, and he sort of gives a clap, but there's no noise, and it spreads up him, covers his clothes, and Kai pops out of existence and vanishes. Kai turns invisible.
Okay.
I guess we're following your lead.
Kaylin's just kind of standing there like, any help, anyone? No. And she's like, I wonder if there's any chocolate body paint around. But no, yeah, Kaylin's just like, yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Why?
Inbar's ship just crashes through.
Hello, everyone. You might have heard of me.
And she's just like, well, I could fly, but somehow I don't think that's going to, keep suspicion away from us. So she just kind of pulls her sleeves down. She doesn't pop her collar, but she pulls it up a bit, hides the tattoos on her neck, like puts her hair up in a ponytail, and yeah, that's it. And that's it.
Right. Well, I think we must find where our source stone should be and what is responsible here for the sickness here. Right?
Sounds good to me.
Kaylin looks around, like, where is he?
Kai gives you a flick on the back of the head and is immediately out of range.
She goes to kick you, but she just kicks thin air.
Is there anybody around? Is there
There's like 5 clandestine guards who just saw us all cast
Hello,
magic.
everyone.
And just like, what the, oh yeah, yeah, but you're the only one. Well, I'm invisible, so I couldn't give a fuck.
That's true.
Yeah, I love the fact we waited until we're outside to do it.
Where are you, Kai? Where have you gone?
Kai creeps around behind you and sort of stands on his tiptoes, so he's sort of just behind your left ear and says, "I'm all in your head. I've never existed. This was all a dream."
I
Well,
bet you wish that was
sorry.
me.
Who does he, does...
Moldog just says that in Kai's head.
Oh,
So,
Right.
what do you
Where
guys
are we
do?
going?
There's a cat. Cat's
There is a
evil.
very pretty cat.
Oh, is she walking around?
Let's go figure out where this stuff is.
And I guess he kind of walks towards, what is around? I'm sorry, what did you say? Because I think
You're in
I
a
think
street.
Josh said there.
You're basically just in a street at this point. It's a deserted kind of street. There's no one around. You're just outside the temple. There are lots of these stilted houses, either side of the street.
Right. Kai sort of realizes people are sort of ambling, and he's just like, right, we're going this way, and he marches off, and then pauses, realizes no one can see him, and sort of goes back, grabs. Do you have any facial hair? I want to drag you by a beard or something, but you don't.
Nope,
Do you?
he has no facial hair. He looks like Patrick Stewart in a robe.
Kai walks up behind Caitlin, grabs her ponytail, and just starts marching backwards, like dragging you backwards. And we're heading. Is it obvious where this Baron's fortress, as it was described?
Yeah, you're pointed upwards, kind of northwards towards the above the hill, and you can, as you guys start to walk, you can see that there is indeed a fortress here. It is made out of palisade wood, like the indeed, much like the outer wall of the of the city itself, in fact. And as you come along for a distance, there are some torches up on here, but in general, in this swamp area, it's quite dark. There's a kind of a dankness and dampness to the air, and it looks quite imposing up on this hill. Kind of Halloween-y almost.
Halloween.
Kaylin turns to Elvis, unless he's using a different name now. But yeah, she just kind of points up to the fortress, like, guessing we're going that way. Kai, you can let go of my hair now.
Kai
I
ignores you
suggest
completely.
not actually giving yourself too much away.
And as he kind of gestures and looks to the empty space behind Kalen.
When you drag somebody, it's kind of obvious that they're being dragged.
Kai's like
You're getting sassed by Moldar. My Moldar? By Gandalf.
Moldar, yes, by Gandalf. I was Kai's like, yeah, Kaelin. Oh shit, you mean me? Alright, fine. Just try and sort of, you know, time of the essence and all that shit, and I really don't want the plague.
Well, if you're wanting to lead the way that much, you could always hold my hand.
Yeah,
She says
you
that
hear-
knowing he's just gonna back off.
You hear retching. Just retching comes from thin air.
Just out of nowhere, just vomit pours.
Gross. Wow.
Alright, so you guys continue onwards? I'm guessing?
Yeah, we head into the head towards the...
I'm now walking forwards.
That's good to know. So as you continue up the hill, there are still no people in sight. You hear the occasional kind of like hacking cough from one of these houses, or some people murmuring and talking within.
Every time like there's a hacking cough, Kai's like inching away from it. He's very much like, but he's also, you're a dickhead. He's also like walking ahead, so he's sort of scouting the area ahead just to make sure like the other guys don't just walk into a clandestine
Gotcha.
battalion or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so
roll me a perception test then.
A trap destine.
Trap
trap.
Destine.
clandestine.
Oh god.
Clan jam.
No, don't go there, Josh. No.
I did it.
A
I'm
clan
sorry.
bake.
Oh, this is going to end up very, very naughty in chat.
No, it's not.
Richard's in
entirely
chat, it will do.
16.
Yeah.
Not 17, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Indeed. As you're going along, you see a couple of these patrols of the clandestine walking about. But
I sort
you
of
managed to
drop
avoid it.
back and I sort of drop back and I just sort of say, left. No, go left. No, your other left. Jeez. And
I'm sorry, I don't know my left and my right.
I've got this image of like Elvis like walking along me saying left, and he just immediately turns not at like the intersection. He just walks left into a wall, and I'm like, oh god.
Kaelin just turns to Elvis. It's just like, if you put your hand in front of you, your left hand has a nail in it.
Oh,
So
Like-
somebody
like
Someone-
Elvis.
slaps both of you around the back of the head.
So you guys continue onwards, upwards hill, avoiding patrols of armed men, the clan. And as you start climbing the hill all the way up, it probably takes you a better part of an hour to get all the way up to this the top of the hill to the keep, because it's it's a big city. And
Wow, that is very big.
Cat indeed. And as you approach by the huge gates, you can see that there are a large group of guardsmen outside.
Kaelin looks at
How-
where
how
she
many
thinks
like
Kai
large-
might be standing with a
Kai
look
is
of
not
pure
there.
hatred.
Kai's still halfway down the hill. Kai can't keep pace. It's like, slow down, guys! They just didn't hear him. How many guards are there? Like, by a
20,
lot, I never
30
know.
maybe.
Okay,
Yeah, an inordinate amount probably to be standing outside gates.
What's sort of like the entrance like?
Guarded.
Sort of, I mean,
It's gates.
yeah, but I mean,
There
is
are
it
big gates? Yeah.
Are their
Oh, sure.
faces covered?
boats if that? The what?
Are their faces covered?
Nope. Some of them wearing helmets. Others of them, you can just see their faces. They're beautiful, shining, happy faces smiling down on you. No, they
They'll
look,
hate you
they
when they
look
realise the
generally
magic
rather
uses.
angry.
I will. Why?
I
Created
think
them.
maybe
Why are you
you're
making them
drunk and
look-
happy
Yeah,
and
exactly.
having a party.
Maybe they
Well,
are.
that's
Alas, they are not. They look fairly grim.
They're always angry looking. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Kaylin
Job
seems
satisfaction.
extremely uncomfortable at not only the amount of guards that are there, but how crappily pissed off they look.
Well,
And
I
crappily
think-
is now a word.
This is anyway. So, is there like any? I mean, what sort of defenses does this place have? I mean, is it like really high walls and a moat?
Yeah,
or
high
is it...
walls, no moat or anything. It's just up on the hill.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
good.
That's its main kind of defensibility.
I
I
presume
think
by
we should
high.
go take a chat, shall we?
If Elvis is one of the gnomes, is Nomis one of the elves?
all these questions and more
will be answered.
answered tonight. So yeah, the walls are clearly not climbable. They are,
Yeah.
castle walls.
Yeah, no, fair. Okay. Can I? Ooh. I sort of like nudge Kaylin, sort of say, you could always, fly. There's a wall. You could, just.
She vaguely gestures at the 30-odd guards stood in front of the wall.
Got a great idea. How about you don't take off directly in front of them? Jesus Christ. He doesn't say that. He never says that. Jesus. No.
Raven.
Gordon Bennett. Oh, yeah, that.
Gordon Bennett definitely exists.
What?
Don't
He's a
worry,
friend.
It's an English phrase, Methods.
Got it.
Yeah.
I guess
Kaylin
Sorry.
would kind of like to scout out, kind of out of direct eyesight from the 30-odd guards, but just see if there is anywhere slightly more sheltered that she could, levitate.
Yeah, no probably.
Yeah, there
you'd
probably
have
is. You could walk away from them.
Yeah?
Yes.
By the way, are we still like amongst buildings and stuff, or are we
If
just
you want to
standing
be,
out?
you could be wherever you want to be.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Can I? I'd like to be inside the castle.
Oh, in that case,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
are.
that'd be good.
Suddenly teleport there.
No, no, but I take it like we can still sort of stand around the buildings. We're not just standing like 20 meters away from them in
No.
open ground, like hello.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly now.
Go on then.
Yeah, Kaylin she's about to cast Levitate, and then she kind of turns around, hoping that Kai is standing behind her, and just it's like, so what do you expect me to do when I get inside?
Just look over the wall and tell me if there's a small army on the other side.
How am I meant to tell you if I'm at the top of the wall?
I'm asking you to look over the edge of the wall, and then you can land again.
Kaylin likes pissing off.
Take 38 damage. I don't even know what I attacked you with, but take
But yeah, Kaylin just kind of laughs
Sarcasm.
and
it. Take 38 sarcasm damage.
The most cutting of all.
Kaylin would like to walk around to a unguarded place
Okay.
and levitate and peek over the wall to see what's on the other side.
Okay. Are you trying to go do this unnoticed?
Yes.
That'll be a stealth check then.
I was hoping you'd just let me cast levitate.
Why would you ever think I'd let you do that, Beth?
Because one day I dream of you being a nice DM. Stealth.
One day more.
It'll never happen. Wow, that's a nat one.
That is
That's-
a nat one.
And
That
that
is a
one on the
brilliant roll,
stealth
Beth.
check, trying to. Yeah, that's.
In all honesty, I haven't actually cast any magic yet. I just had
You
twin
took
elves.
off like a rocket off
You
its
just,
course.
you just sail
was
like
like-
Icarus to the sun.
I was waiting for you to just be like, okay, and then just her mouth opens and like you just hear the announcements for a rocket takeoff, like 5. Tough bird. And then just massive
10,
plumes of smoke.
9, 8.
All of the guards just put on those shades with the reflective lenses.
Yeah. So, what happens is you start levitating upwards, and you
I
can
didn't. God.
peek over.
You were going to shut up.
Yeah, you peek over as you were doing so, and as you look over, yeah, there's like a barracks in here, and there seems to be like a main hall, and there appears to be several hundred of the clan milling about around here. Some of them are doing exercises, some of them are doing kind of drilling techniques and stuff. And as you kind of just peek your eyes over, there's a guard in the like a nearby watchtower, and he kind of shouts and raises the alarm, and you start to hear bells.
Because it was a nat 1, Will. Can we just say that like she comes up and she's like face to face with a guard? And it's just
Hello.
like it's like looking at like.
Hello.
Hi.
You have a short
You have
conversation.
a moment. Yeah.
So, how's your David?
Hello there. Bye bye.
So the alarm bells start tolling.
Kai makes his way back to the village, like to the buildings.
Yeah, the
At
30
this point,
30 or so guardsmen start to start running like outwards, searching the area. What are you doing, Stromith?
Are there...
as this was happening,
okay,
Elvis was making his way towards the guards,
Okay.
and he's just gonna walk up and try to talk with them because he knows that he doesn't look like Elvis anymore. So
Okay. So yeah, there's a group of them. As you like come over to say hi, like the alarm bells start ringing. Several of them start running away. A couple of them stay to like look at you.
I guess I put my hands up.
Whoa.
Who are you?
I am Patras.
Okay. What do you want?
Just wanted to speak with the Baron.
Right. Well, that's not going to happen right now. So goodbye, Patras.
Right.
Good luck, be safe. And he turns and walks away because right now would not be the time to try to sneak through.
So Kai.
He kind of walks around a building, and I guess he kind of keeps an eye on the door. And
In fact, Kaylin, what are you doing? Because people are shouting and running after you.
Kaylin is suddenly wishing that she had actually leveled up when she was meant to.
It's a common
I
problem.
Yeah.
think we're all secretly wishing that.
Yeah, are there any high places that she could hide? Like, out of reach of,
Roll me a
soldiers?
roll me a perception check.
It's just an airship cruising by. Everyone's just lounging on the deck. It's just like, I'll just land up here.
This will do me nicely.
20.
20.
Nice. Sure. There are some there's a tower nearby which you could probably take refuge in.
I'm going to take refuge in the tower
Okay,
and just hide there.
What's the wording on levitate?
How
How long does it last? How high can you go? That's what I want to know.
You just, ignore it.
No! Funnily enough, 10
levitate.
minutes it lasts.
Okay.
10
well,
minutes up to 20 feet.
Up to 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
is it
probably-
fly or levitate?
It's levitate. It's
Levitate, but it can be moved.
It can be moved.
Move only by pushing or pulling.
Right.
On a fixed
It's a
object, so
fixed
you'd have to
object.
push off. You can't.
So you're hovering.
Yeah,
you're
I will
hovering
just
up.
push off from the wall and fly like Peter Pan style.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. I'm afraid
Yeah,
you
it's
can't- you can't go any higher.
It's like gravity. Yeah.
Is there a window in the tower that I can land in that I can then run up the rest of the stairs?
Not an open one. Hey, Water Tank. He says that moustache, and Honza Skoda says, "Hi, I'm from Czech Republic, and I like your stream now. Thank you."
Yes, you can.
Like you too.
Hey, what a tank. Hey, Hanzakoza, whatever your grade.
And bow tie. I
And
like that.
Please
This
do
man.
follow.
Tank.
Please do follow if you haven't already, my friends. Join the adventure.
In that case, if it's not gonna happen, Kaylin is just going to hover there
What?
in the middle and hope to God that Elvis
Everybody
and Kai
misses.
get as far away as possible.
Okay. So, Kai, what are you doing?
Kai has Kai literally like probably. I imagine Kai just looked
after
up,
signing Kaylin's death sentence. See,
Kai looks up, sees her face palm midair, and just goes, "Yup." Just walks off. Like he's gone back to the to like the town, like some of the buildings, and he just climbed up on top of one of the roofs, and it's just like, well, bugger that.
Get her! Seize that witch!
she's a witch, as people say Rehovkova. I don't know how I say that, but I said it.
Rachokova!
Rokoringo. There we go.
Rick!
That
Nico, cousin!
The next
I'm
20-minute
fluent in
segment
Czech.
will be us entirely trying to speak a different language.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, what about you, Myth? Elvis?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Elvis yells out,
Seize the witch!
and then he kind of just like steps out and like kind of watches because he doesn't want to like hide. He wants people to know that he's not associated with her.
Okay.
And then also tries to keep an eye out to be like, is there a way in? Is there a way he could like kind of walk around them into and like kind of like to be like, oh, pardon me, just go.
yeah,
walk.
if you want to do that, you could roll me a deception test to try and kind of.
Just
They're kind of
weasel
running
my
past
way
you, you're like,
to the
good job,
door.
lads, and they're just
Yeah.
keep
Very
going.
well, I'm gonna hide in here.
Yeah,
And,
you're patting them on the back as they run.
Yeah, exactly.
You're all doing very great, I promise you.
What is it, deception?
Yeah.
What did I roll? 16.
Cool. Yeah, you kind of like start waltzing by these guys, you know, kind of shouting after them, you know, applause as they go, and you're in the centre of this keep. There's, like I say, a large barracks here. Off behind, there's a large hall, which looks like it's the kind of centre for all operations, like probably where the Baron would live. And there are a lot of people milling about here. Like I say, doing practice and stuff, but mostly at this point, they're running out. A lot of people are running out the gate, others are staying on patrol. But there appears to be a lot of activity around here. Like I say, probably several hundred members of the clan.
Okay. He's going to try to make his way to the upper deck, if there is like an upper deck balcony.
Yeah,
walkway.
you mean on the wall, sort of.
Yeah, he wants to make his way up to the wall and see where he can see Kaylin.
Okay.
That may take a couple rounds, so you can go around.
Sure thing. So, Kaylin, so you're kind of
I'm just
levitating
floating
by
there.
the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. I've probably pushed away from the wall, and I'm just kind of floating in the middle of nowhere, going, "Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well make it useful."
Okay. Well,
You die.
yeah, you died, and
Okay.
that is the end.
And I shall now re-roll a new character. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Everything's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for watching. No, so like probably like 50 soldiers start running out, and they kind of encircle you as you're levitating there. One of them shouts up, "Get down here now!"
I can't.
And she's just like, got like another 6 minutes and spell left, guys. Can't come down till it's finished.
Right, let's bring her down.
Is Caitlin wearing a skirt?
P farts.
No, she's not.
You
Boy.
horrible. I'm doing good, Honza Skoda. Going well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, so you shortly find yourself being entangled by ropes and yanked downwards. And as you are you trying to fight that, or are you just
No.
okay?
Do you gloriously glide down? like,
Yes, I
arms
do the whole-
outstretched?
Hallelujah.
And the sun is shining behind me, and
Yeah, it's quite forceful yanking, really. You kind of you're doing that, and then you're like, whoa, and you get pulled
My
down.
head, Caitlin's just like, look, Dynamo got loads of views when he did this in Rio de Janeiro. I don't see what the big deal is. Like, come on, guys.
So you
Yeah,
get taken down to
guys,
the ground, and they pull
keep
you.
it nice in chat, please.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so you get pulled down to the ground, and they very forcefully arrest you essentially. They
Can
strip your
I
weapons.
cast a very last minute spell before I get arrested as I hit the floor?
What is it?
Thunderwave. Just for the sheer lols.
Okay, what does that require? Is it verbal? I think it probably is.
And somatic. BS, so yeah.
Oh, nice. Right, okay. Sure, you can cast that.
Hi.
10. That's not bad. I don't.
Con save 12, 10 thunder damage, and if they don't pass,
Oh, DC Con 12, okay. Sure.
if they don't pass, they get pushed back 10 feet.
It's a 19.
Oh.
So
In
they
that
do
case, they
succeed.
get pushed back 5 feet, I think.
I think they do take half damage and they don't get
Half
pushed.
damage and isn't pushed back, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it as many times as I can before I die. Or before I run out of spell slots, one or the other.
Okay.
She's on the ground now.
Yeah.
Yep, you basically get portaled down, cast a spell, they kind of grit their teeth, and you are very quickly knocked out
That's fine.
and beaten very, very harshly. If anyone's... I guess you guys might be watching. You've probably made it up to the balcony at this point.
Guys
Claude.
guys just sat there on the roof watching this.
Oh dear, oh dear. What a shame, hey?
Shrug and say, "Well, at least we know there's a shit ton of them in there."
Well, yes, I suppose we could have found that out other ways, but I agree this was a more entertaining avenue.
I've got a good seat.
Yes,
She's
me
not
too.
dead, is she?
You don't know. I mean, she's
Okay,
just
but she's
been...
getting beat up.
There's been like...
He's basically
she's probably been beaten
she's
within an
like
inch of her
been
life.
mobbed.
If she is alive, she will have had very severe injuries.
Okay.
Hello, Oi Harkin.
Oh, it's going good.
Hello, Sydney, and Insomniacs, and everyone else in chat who has popped up in the last 10 minutes or so.
Neo Gambit, that was one of the worst jokes, and I love it, and I will tell it whenever I get the opportunity.
Oh golly. Oh boy. Can I? Trying to think of things I can
So yeah,
do.
Kai, you're just
How
kind of sitting
close is
there,
everybody?
And Elvis... go ahead, Kai.
Well, what I was going to do is I'm going to wait until she's like taken back inside, and then I'm going to try and follow the guys in.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to take her back in. I'm still invisible because it lasts for an hour. So can I roll stealth to see if I can move them or sneak in?
Yeah, you can, yeah. They kind of... You see her, the mob kind of take her and drag her back very... Like on the floor with ropes. They drag her back into the courtyard.
Yeah. Cool. I rolled stealth. Did I? Did I roll stealth? I didn't roll stealth. Why didn't I roll stealth? Am I at advantage being invisible?
Yes, you are. Nice. So you managed to kind of weave your way in between people as they're running, and there's a split second where the gates are still open, and as they take her body in, and they swing shut, and you manage to step inside at the last moment. So Elvis, where are you? Nice. The gates like close down like a portcullis, and you go and grab your hat at the last minute. Yeah, at this point, they're like the foot of the wall, and they're taking her towards what looks like the main the hall area at the back of the keep. Looks like that's where they're headed, past the barracks. No, they look like they're walking past the barracks and going to the hall area. Yeah, Sure thing.
Yeah, could I yeah, I'm gonna try to catch up with them. I'm gonna go downstairs and try to catch up to the group of people.
Yeah, Neo Gambit, entirely coincidental.
We get a lot of questions about that.
We do, like the amount of comments we get about the Irish flag. Pirate hype. See you soon, Rem. Take care.
Yeah, he's gonna try to.
Flat error, Sir Josh.
He's gonna try to yeah, catch up with the group of guards, and then I guess just tell me when I get there.
Okay. So yeah, as you're like walking down from the kind of the viewing platform, the wall, like one of the guards kind of looks at you, he's like, what are you doing here?
There was a witch outside, and I was
I
supposed
know
to.
there was. Wait, you're not with the clan?
No, I ran in here because I was
Right, well,
scared.
let's run you back out again. He kind of grabs you by the collar.
Yeah, please, run me back out. I'm sorry.
And he just puts his hands up, and he's like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to be safe from the witch.
You say, who are you?
Patras. I'm with the temple?
The temple? Which temple?
Yeah. The temple, the Corallin temple.
Did they send
The
you?
one- Yes.
Right, stay here.
You just told me to go
Stay
out,
here.
and I was... okay, well, I'll stay right here.
He like runs off and comes.
does he leave me alone?
No, there are like lots of people around. They've kind of got
Okay.
eyes on you. He's like tells a couple of them to keep some eyes on you. He comes back in a minute with a bold man who looks very scarred and aging at this point, probably about in his 60s. And he looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
Patras.
Right,
I seem to have
you're with the temple.
fled into here. Yes, I'm with the temple. I'm sorry. Why?
Right, well you're not really meant to be in here.
I know. I was just talking with the young lad. What was your name? And I was talking with him, and he told me I should leave, and now I'm on my way out.
Right, you're not here on official business then.
No, I was going to look for the Baron, but if he's not available, I'll kindly leave.
Baron's not available.
All right. Well, then just escort me towards the door, and I'll be out of your hair.
Come with me. And he kind of starts walking towards the gate.
Right. Of course.
He actually leads you out of the gate a few, like maybe like 20 yards or so out of the actual
Keep?
yeah, out of the actual keep. And he kind of turns around to you and says, "I can see right through that illusion of yours, by the way."
Right. So you're actually looking at what illusion?
He says, "I don't know what you are, but you're very, very small."
Right. And
Do you know
I
the
could
elf?
look right through you. You small man as well. Very small in there, aren't you?
Very, very small.
He kind of
Yeah.
winks.
Huh?
Nice. He says, "Do you know the elf?"
Which elf? I mean, no.
Right, well, good. That means you do. Who sent you?
Nobody.
Is it just me and this guy?
Yeah,
Or
pretty
is there
much.
others?
Yeah.
And he's like a guard?
Yeah. He's it seems like an authority figure, like a captain or some sort.
Are there any bodies nearby from the plague?
Not out here.
Okay.
Moldark.
Who?
Moldark is my associate from across the Eternica.
Right, okay.
Looking for something called a source stone, and it is said to help and save the realm.
Right. Well, you better come in.
So now I'm going.
On
now
official
I'm going
business this time. You need a story.
Right. Right. Well, lead me inside. But where are you taking that witch? Where is she headed? Do you know?
Oh, Kaylin, yeah, she's
Oh, you know her.
yeah. She's probably full of chop unless we can do something about it, which we may or may not wish to do.
I think we should.
Yeah, well,
What is your name?
you'll see about that. My name's Crassus.
Crassus. Very nice to meet you. I'm Patros.
Still,
Do you know
still
who Crassus
obviously.
is?
Nope.
Spartacus?
No, never mind.
No, I am
His name's
Crassus.
Spartacus.
I am Crassus. Very well. I guess we are going inside.
Right.
On official business.
Yep, come with me. Kai, what are you doing at this point?
Kai
As you
is
hear those
probably
echo through the town.
yeah. Kai's probably like obviously like there's steps to go up. He's basically climbed into like the scaffolding underneath the steps, so he knows no one's gonna like bump into him because there's loads of people moving around. So he's just like, right, I need to stay out of the foot traffic's way till it dies down a bit, and he's going to see if he can see where Kaylin was taken.
Okay. You would have seen the large group of guards like carrying or dragging her corpse, like literally on the floor with some ropes that they have tied to her.
Did you say corpse?
Yeah, it's a corpse.
Balls. That stinks.
All right, she's already dead.
Yeah,
That never stopped her before.
Death didn't
true.
stop me before, baby. So she's been dragged along the floor, unconscious, dead, who knows? And they're heading towards what looks like the main building, which is at the back of the keep, which looks like the keep proper, as it were. Has a portcullis and all.
Okay.
Oh, Josh is breaking up.
Okay, in which case I probably like sit down. Like, hello.
Hello.
Okay, can you hear me?
There you are.
Everything
You're
good?
back. You're back.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I probably like Kai regained his breath because he was like really nervous and everything, and then sees this wizened old sort of guy walk in, escorted by a guard, sort of probably still going official business. He's like interesting, and he follows to see where Elvis is being taken, but sort of like carefully making sure. Do you want me to roll you another stealth check?
Yeah, at advantage.
Yeah. I keep rolling, trying to roll stuff in chat, and like I don't know where it's not come up. Did that roll? Oh dear, that was a 10 with advantage.
Ouch. You like bump into someone who like comes up from behind you at a quick pace, and they like sprawl on the floor from having hit someone.
Yeah.
And they
Are they
sound,
carrying anything?
no, just just themselves. They kind of fall over, and then spluttering gets up, kind of draws a sword, and he's like, "Oh, there's someone here! There's someone here!" And then people around him are like, "What?" And then they start drawing their swords and slashing violently around.
Cool. Dex saving throw to see if I evade them.
Yeah. Cool. I like this. This is a good development.
Exactly.
Exactly
as planned.
what I wanted.
20. Oh, thank God for that.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to like duck out of their
Yeah.
blades. And
I basically just put my hands on my head and run in a straight line towards where Elvis has been taken. And there's just all these mental people just waving blades around. Like, I swear. I mean, after a while, they just look at him like, "You're lying, aren't you?" He's just like, "Oh, I swear, there was somebody." Like, you fell over, didn't you? shoelaces are undone.
So
I was baby pie.
So, as you're walking with Captain Crassus, Elvis, he says, then he kind of looks back at the commotion that's being made and says, "Is there another one of you?"
I'm the only Patras I know.
He looks like
Unless
behind,
you
he
are
looks,
my clone.
He looks
Crassus.
behind you. Kai, where are you standing at this point?
I'm probably like, he's staring straight at me,
Yeah.
and I'm like sort of straightening myself up, stand up, and then I'm just like, realize he's staring right at me, and I'm just like, move my head, and his eyes don't trace me, but I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, he kind of, Elvis, you notice that he kind of gives a sniff. He's like,
I'm sorry, that is me.
Kai
Been a while
lifts
since I've been.
his arm, sniffs himself. Doesn't smell good.
he says, "Tell him to come out if he wants."
I don't.
Okay, you can come out if you want.
I literally, you instant replies, I don't.
No.
I don't want to come out. I'm not coming out.
All right then. But I know where you are. And he turns. He turns on the
Kai-
and starts walking.
Kai
away.
like walks in front of him.
And I know who you
like
are.
waving hands in front of his face just to reassure himself. But he probably, like, as he does it, he's probably fanning the guy's face. The guy just completely knows.
No, yeah. As you like start waving eyes in his face, he like grabs you by the collar. And looks like to where your face would be.
But Kai makes like a whimpering noise. He's just like, shit.
Bad dog. And then he throws you away.
Into a bin. I'm recycled.
He's very economical.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
Gallow Keep, we try to have
Let's
an
be
80%
green about
recycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys,
Forced by plague.
he sends you. Well, he kind of leads you towards the main entrance of the keep, and then swerves off to the right towards a smaller outbuilding, which is just outside. Looks like some kind of like cell house, almost like maybe like a converted stables, which now has like boarded up windows and stuff. And he says, "If you're looking for the plague victims who are, well, immune, they're in there."
Right. Right in here. You talk about immune plague victims?
Yeah.
What makes them immune?
Well, that's for you to find out, isn't it? I've no fucking clue.
You are not coming with me.
No.
Or with us.
Yeah, he looks back at Kai. No.
Guy's like picking his nose. Oh.
But listen, if you want to get into the keep, I can probably get you inside, but I should warn you.
I was in there a minute ago, actually.
He kind
He's
of,
the actual keep.
yeah, he points at the actual one. He says, "Must warn you that High Purger Verna is in there." The name would probably strike a bell with anyone who knows anything about the clan. He is the head of the clan.
Which is on the wiki?
Yeah, it was
as
on
well?
I believe his name may be on the wiki. I'm not sure.
Cool.
But
Know what Elvis says? Like, hold on, I'll bring up the wiki on my phone.
one second, I know this guy.
This guy looks terrible.
What an ass.
I read this somewhere on Reddit. Yeah, no. Yeah, this guy is. He's basically led the movement to kill a lot of wizards. He's kind of revived the whole thing. He's a very hated
Bit
man
back.
and very
Like,
brutal.
came out of fashion, and then he brought
Yeah,
it
he
back.
really brought it back. It was just it's the in thing.
Right.
Guy turns to him and sort of says, "Do you know where the Baron is?"
Well, I know.
Do you know where the Baron is?
I know. Thank you. I know that he was in there before High Purger Verna went in, and now I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. I haven't seen any of them for a week, so none of us are allowed in.
And does the Baron, I presume, lives in the keep? He doesn't have some kind of other holding somewhere else?
Yeah, he lives there, but he's always out and about normally, I hear.
Shit.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
By the way, any of you say anything about this to any other the members of the clan, then I will have you bollocked. Literally, bollocked.
Not sure what that means, but
You'll find out.
aye.
I pinch you in the groin, just so you know.
Not if I bollock you first. Just very politely, like
You just Rochambeau him straight up.
Huzzah.
Sorry, your Baron is in another castle. But,
He's not available right now, but he'll be right with you after the turn.
if you'd like to sit in the waiting area, there's loads of clan to sit in.
Any minute now. God, the waiting times in these places have really gone up.
We just walk in, take out like one of those numbered little tickets. Which one are you? I'm 106. Oh, bugger.
Right, well, I guess we should head in there. I mean, I should go in alone, but leave the door open a crack longer than it should be.
I kick you in the shin.
Right. Tally ho.
Just heads in
Cool. What do you do, Kai?
to the stables.
I
Kind of converted
Kai walks
stable
in.
building, yeah.
Kai walks in, but he's actually drawn like his rapier, and he's got it sort of pointing at the man who was it, Cassius?
His name is Crassus.
Crassus. Because
He's
he's
pointing it at Crassus, like as he backs in, because he's very much just like, this is textbook trap.
Shit.
Realise the second you use it, you're going to become uninvisible.
Oh no, the
Yeah,
clandestine
I
finally
can't-
showed
I
up.
can't.
Clandestine here. Oh god.
No!
Clandestine 75. That's
It's a
good.
trap!
Because literally, we're just about to walk into a secure room and the clan turn up. Bollocks.
Yeah. So he, basically Crassus like gives you unlocks the door, and as you walk in, it's like really dark in here. There's no lights. It's all been boarded off. Where like the horses' heads would pop their heads out of the stables normally, it's all boarded up. And here, it's really warm, damp, and dank. Pretty goddamn dank in here. And it's just a drug den that you walked into. It's really really hot in here. That's something that you notice. The warmth in here is like pervading, and there's like flies around here. There are several corpses lying against the wall. Apparently these guys were not actually immune, but there are several people who appear to be kind of like tranquilized on tables. They appear to be unconscious but breathing on tables, as one might at a doctor's surgery. There may be like 3 of these people. One's male, the other 2 are female, and they appear to be around kind of middle age, which for this world is probably like 30 years old.
Yeah. How long have I been altered? How long a game has it been?
Probably half an hour. Give you half an hour, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm probably thinking I've been invisible for about half an hour.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is fascinating.
He kind of takes a look around and can't really see, I guess, because he's a human right now. So he's going to probably try to light something and then see if he can get better light. And then once he does, he's going to make his way
What
towards...
spell have you actually cast? Because I imagined it's just an illusion spell, but have you actually turned into a human?
I'm Ultra Self.
Yeah, Altered Self is different to...
Yeah,
Illusion.
it's an illusion spell, but it's you
Yeah.
change yourself.
It's a school of...
That's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize how like detailed this was. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he's human right now. I mean, there's like 3 different... I can do aquatic adaptation, change appearance, or natural weapons, where I give myself claws and stuff, but right now I've just changed my appearance.
You say aquatic.
I'm
Aquatic
guessing it means
adaptation.
you can then breathe underwater.
Yeah, give myself gills. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Oh, I wish I had that.
So yeah, he strikes up like a candle or a torch or anything that he could light nearby.
Yeah, sure.
And then he kind of just makes sure it's not a trap, and then he's just going to start looking and inspecting these bodies.
Do you go in, Kai?
Kai's basically standing in the doorway because he can see, so he's just like he can see perfect clarity because he's got fiend division. So
Sure.
looks around, makes sure there's no clan. Is the guy trying to close the door behind us?
Yeah, he wants to close his door.
I
He closes the door.
yeah, I'm just like, well, just like. Yeah.
Can we talk about this? Yeah, so you're in the room. So Myth, do you want to roll me like a athletics or something?
Sure.
Athletics, I wanted to say like a medicine is the actual word.
Medicine. Yeah.
Athletics,
entirely different.
all
word,
of this athleticism you're going to have to do.
It makes you wonder what he's doing.
I sent you a
Tables
thingy
are just really far away from each other.
on the Facebook. Do we have medicine? Yeah, we do. Sweet. Oh, good. Natural one.
Really?
These are
screaming.
dead.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, these are dead. Yep.
Well, you wanted to inspect the dead bodies, yeah, or
Yeah.
the ones on the table.
The dead ones. He's
Okay.
kind of looking at the dead ones, and then whilst he's doing that, they're going to start.
Kai's going to have a look.
That one, these guys are definitely dead.
Yeah, the ones that are
Kai
definitely
is going-
dead.
Yeah, they're definitely dead.
Well, now they're not.
Except for
animating them.
yeah.
Kai is going to go over to the ones that are tranked up, and he's going to. I don't know. I kind of want to cast Arcana on them to basically see if there's some kind of magic keeping them alive. I mean, I know they're tranquilized, but what's helping them stay immune?
Okay.
The Arcana
Yeah, roll
roll.
me an Arcana.
I keep. I'm in the wrong thing. Ah!
Oh god damn.
I rolled it. I don't know what I rolled though. So
Uh,
I rolled a nat one as well.
Yep, no idea.
We're both.
So now on, you guys both have headaches.
Yeah.
Right. It smells really bad in here, and now we've had it. Can't concentrate.
Yeah. So how many can you reanimate, Elvis?
One. I mean, I can keep doing it, but I think it's only one right now. The spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of library, blah. Yeah. So if it's a zombie or a skeleton, you have the DM has the statistics. The creature is under my control for 24 hours.
Nice.
And then does it die, or does your control of it finish?
I'm assuming it dies or stops being reanimated.
Because that would be really great if
I
it
can
got to
animate-
24 hours and it was like, I'm not on
I
your
can
side
animate
anymore.
up to 4. Yeah, I think that's what happens. It's actually, I think that's up to the GM discretion. Doesn't say, but I can do up to 4 within 24 hours. But he's gonna reanimate this one that he was inspecting. He's just like, and like the foot starts to move, and then like he starts moving like the joints, and then like the last thing he does is like probably play with the eyelids, and then they start to blink, and then it comes to life and
Comes
kind of
to
steps
life,
back.
I love the idea that you're sort of like puppeting, just like,
Yeah.
come on, jump, and they're like jerking.
Yeah, it's
around.
not just like him being like spell and then they come alive. He's just kind of like figuring out how it moves. It's the first time
First,
him.
the gun.
At
It's the
first,
first time
Kai
he
keeps
casted
coming
this
over.
spell too. So
Kai keeps coming over and just like, will you leave the dead bodies alone? It's just plain creepy. And then finally, like, he tweaks and he's just like, okay, that's even creepier.
It stands up and looks at you blankly, Elvis.
Hello, my pretty. You are beautiful.
he kind of taps it on the head.
Kind of makes a low moaning sound.
Good day.
Never make that sound again, Will, please.
Does it remind you too much of that one night?
It reminds me of that night on stream.
Yep, on stream. Yeah, so he's like, all right, well, and then he's gonna actually head over to the ones on the table, and he's gonna probably prod those with a stick. And be like, well, see what these are here. And can I do a medicine for that?
You totally can.
Sweet, 18.
Nice. So you're inspecting how they died, or is that what you want to know?
Yeah, or like
And the
what
ones
they're
on the
doing,
table.
or what they're doing on the table. Like, are they?
yeah,
Is somebody cutting them open? What's
So
happening?
the ones on the table appear to have been like experimented upon. There's like incisions in them where like some form of scientist or
Love it.
guy has like stuck a knife in to see what's going on around in the juicy parts. From your own, we lost video from you guys for some reason. Your camera's just cut out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what Beth's just done.
I think Beth did it. I think it was just.
I haven't. Where's?
Oh, we all lost Cam. Okay, right.
Yeah. It's weird.
But we still blame Beth.
Yeah, we still
Am I gray now? Am I
You're loading. Josh is back. You're loading.
Oh. What if I could? Can I leave the call?
It'll probably load in a second, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, you're currently a spinning circle for me. So I.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we are. Everybody.
Okay, so
Yeah.
oh, you're back, Myth. There you go, mate.
Okay, cool.
Indeed.
They appear to have been like cut open a bit and messed around with. Although from your professional opinion, it's kind of amateurish work.
Oh,
Clearly the wrong organs that they've been going around.
Okay. He reaches into one of the holes and takes out actually one of the organs, and he's just like, yeah.
What?
Or he's like, look at this. This is quite stained with putrid.
You said these guys were still breathing, didn't you?
Yep.
Were they
The
still
guys on the
breathing?
table, yeah.
Yeah, the guys on the table are still
You
breathing.
just pulled a guy's organ out.
All right, okay. If they're still breathing, never mind.
He's just like, still breathing. He's just like, we don't need that. Just chucks it over his shoulder. The guy just flatlines.
So they're not bleeding out. Okay.
No,
They've small incisions. Like they've been messed around with, but they're probably being kept under some kind of anesthetic or something. Hey, Maffin.
Anesthetic. I love anesthetic.
Anesthetic, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. No, I'm not. I don't think I can speak with the dead yet. That would be sweet, though.
The only time I've ever seen it done, though, was me talking to a reanimated barman who'd just been killed by a prostitute, and then he immediately plunged a knife into me, and it was terribly wrong. That was our last 12-hour stream. Speaking of long streams, while Myth's preoccupied, Will, do you believe we were?
We do have a 24-hour stream going up, don't we? That's the thing.
We do. We're still trying to nail down the date.
Yeah, we're thinking coming.
Looking promising that it's going to be.
It's looking soon. Well, I can't give a definitive date. I don't want to change it around, but very soon we'll have the finalised date for that for you.
You're waiting on me, guys. I'm being a bit
Yeah. No worries.
work.
So, Cord. Cord. Are you busy or I don't know what you're doing, mate?
I'm just trying to figure out what I should do here. So.
Okay, no worries. I'll shout at someone else. Kai.
So Kai, well, I imagine Myth's sort of like poking.
Yeah, Elvis is poking around.
Elvis is poking him, and Kai is going to, Kai's going to talk to Moldark and say to Moldark, so have you got any idea of what could be keeping them alive?
Moldark says, let me take a closer look.
Kai leans right in, like his nose is almost touching him, and he's just like, "Is this what you mean?" Or, God, you don't want me to open them up or anything, do you?
Well, I was going to ask, yes.
Jesus Christ! I look at all three of them. Which one looks? Do they all look equally battered and bruised, or is there one that looks particularly?
Not really. Kind of equal abuse, looks like.
I just so calmly, I sort of nudge Elvis and I'm like, do you mind if I open one of these up?
And then die. But I guess it's all for science.
I love Elvis so much. Just they die. I'll let you have the internal organs.
Well, all right.
Kai wants to roll it onto his there was, what was it, 2 girls and a guy?
Sweet.
I go over to one of the girls. Well, no, because
That's
then
what it
they've
should
still
be.
got one of each gender, because
Yeah.
you know it could be
It's
something.
even,
That's,
yeah.
yeah, so I roll the
Sexist.
girl onto her. So it's sexist.
I
the-
roll the girl onto her side and split her open. Okay, Josh.
What I want to do is I want to make the incision sort of down the side, like
I
along the
bet
rib.
you do, Josh. I
Two-
bet you do.
2 girls, 1 guy, kind of like Lattice.
2 girls, 1 Kai.
Nice.
It's a meme now. It's happened. You can never unsay those words. Yeah, Kai's gonna just make an incision from her hip up to the bottom of her rib cage and sort of. And basically, my plan is to sort of clean. Is there blood on the table? I presume
Yeah,
there is.
yeah, there's blood, yeah.
So if
Still
I
can't get
roll her onto
Lapfest
her,
out of your head, right, Will?
Some, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Jeez. What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Man.
so and then I
Or
want to
children.
basically my my plan is to lay her back on her back after we've whatever this
Stolen
is.
her organs.
After we've stolen her organs, and sort of lay her arm down by her side so you can't really see the new incision, and then hopefully no one will notice she's hollow and empty, and dead inside. And
Okay.
gross. So I open her up with I pull my dagger, which is nice and sharp, and then I start cleaning it, and I'm just she's fucked anyway. So I
God.
there's still sewage on it from the sewers, and I'm like, she's dead anyway.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Sniff the knife, and I'm like, smells clean. Just, yeah, I cut her open, and I sort of say to Moldark, is that what you had in mind, or?
Oh,
you don't
that's
want-
good. Yes, I like that. Oh. Now get in there.
I shivers.
I need to feel it in my hands. The blood.
You don't have. Never mind. And I sheath my dagger and say, I put my hand in, and then I turn to Elvis, and I'm like, while I'm in here, is there anything you want?
I'll get to it. I don't think you probably know what any of it is, so I'll get it when you're done. Believe me, I'm already figuring out in my head. But just continue.
She's browsing for a catalogue, just I'll have the liver and
That one, 2 of them.
I have
lungs.
42 and
Do
26.
I
And...
need? Yeah, it's got a diagram.
Yeah.
Hold the liver.
It's like a takeaway menu he's got out. Okay, yeah. So you take some in your hands.
How many calories in that liver? Yeah, I take some put my hand in, and I'm.
Yeah, he's like, oh yes. Well, now let's see what we have here. Yes. Still alive just yet. Slowly dying.
Sniff through my nose.
Maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like we've known each other long enough for you to be sniffing things through my nose.
He says, well, it's complicated, but it seems like there seems to be some form of magical anomaly in these humans. Perhaps once upon a time an ancestor of theirs had some magic in them, or cast some spell, some disease. These things are very hard to pin down, or perhaps they met a demon and were immune to a certain strain of virus. I've seen this before somewhere, though. Yes, its smell is familiar. It is
Yes.
not...
Do you smell, Kai?
What is it? What is
It's
it?
I keep sniffing involuntarily.
Yeah, you keep sniffing. It's probably the dead zombie.
Which you've just reanimated and is serving absolutely no purpose.
Just
But thank you.
staring at us.
It's just like,
Will,
It
how
will.
many times? Yeah.
At least once more, Mr. Frog. Wait, no, what's that from?
No. At least once more, as always.
As always, there we go. Yeah.
This one.
There we go. I thought it was Lord of the Rings. Yeah, no.
Mixing your films, Will.
It's because he's in a piratey mood.
It
Because
is, I am. Because on Thursday we're
on
playing
Wednesday,
pirates.
on Wednesday we have space pirates,
We
and
do.
then on Thursday we have more traditional pirates.
Indeed, we do.
Mm.
Good segue.
That segue.
So, yeah, he says, but yeah, yes, I've seen this, or at least read about this disease before. It's not natural. It's man-made.
It's and jeez.
Biological warfare, really, Will?
Golly, Gordon Bennett. He says, would the clan have access to this sort of thing? Do you reckon? I mean,
Oh, I'm certain that they do.
so let me get this straight. The Source Stone just happens to be in a town which the clan now has access to. The Source Stone being an incredibly magical source of power, and the clan hating everything. Do you reckon they're beyond killing off an entire town, or definitely infecting it all, and then moving in?
No. I'm very proud of them in that regard. They're very capable of doing that.
Okay, just so we're on the same page. So the clan decides to, Kai stops talking in primordial and turns to Elvis and is like, "There's a man-made disease, or a plague, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And my best guess would be the clan found out where the Source Stone was, and have engineered this entire thing to kill off everybody in the town, give himself complete access and control. They've declared martial law, and then they've moved in unopposed and are now holding the Baron, trying to find out where the fuck it is. I don't know if because of what is with the gaps between Niflheim, or if it's just because it's magical and they'll break anything that's magical.
Right. Okay.
And then I sort of say to Moldog, and I say, "Is there any way to counter it?"
Well, you're kind of cutting out a little bit there, Josh. Every now and again.
Anyway, to cancel.
No, I said,
That's
is there any way to counter this? Moldog.
I know not. Perhaps your little friend over there might be able to come up with something. Tell him to look in the heart. Just for fun. And then afterwards, perhaps the liver for any
That's where he was
extras.
gonna take. He wanted those.
Extras.
I guess as soon as you told me all of that,
I turn around and I say, like, heart and liver.
yeah, before you even say that, he, like, you'd say all that stuff to him, right, blah, 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 the clandestine, da-da-da, martial law, da-da-da, and you got that whole monologue, and he goes,
Right. Well, hand me the heart and the liver. While you're there, just give me those.
So
And big toe, please.
quick update for Clandestine 75. These guys have broken it, or kind of managed to get their way inside this enemy keep run by the Clandestine, who are all about killing
Which is
magic
you.
users. Yeah, which is yourself. And they are examining the corpses of these plague victims because there's a plague in this city, and these people are apparently immune. And so there's
One of
something
them is
about
now bleeding to death because of me.
they apparently are immune, so they're going to find out if they can get some kind of cure out of this or some way to stop it. And then Kaelin has been killed and or captured and is within the keep. And they're looking for a magical item called the Source Stone, which is also inside this keep, owned by the Baron.
oh, well, now we know where it is.
And we just found out that this
Yes.
magical plague is
Not
not magical.
magical.
It's man-made, and it's possibly been made by the clandestine. Thanks for that. To give them complete access to the entire city without anyone looking over their shoulders.
So, continuing on.
Well, give it here.
Yeah. And guys never removed organs before.
Give me that.
Yeah, he grabs the sludge-filled, or the sludge-covered knife and just starts going at it.
You're doing it all wrong anyway.
Yeah.
It gets off. Just scoot over.
And he starts cutting it open. He just
Okay.
cuts the
Do
cuts
you
the
want to roll
heart.
me like a medicine check?
Please
Yeah.
don't roll an out one. This could potentially be the cure.
Clandestine said, "It's my pleasure to ruin your lives."
It is.
What a nice guy.
I'm glad to hear.
How about that?
Nat
Who's in
20,
character?
double nat 20.
Nice.
Boom.
So,
He's just like, it's paracetamol.
God damn,
Paracetamol,
all
all of them.
along.
I've just got the flu.
He takes the heart
Just
and
they've all
the
got man flu.
he takes the heart and the liver in like 2 hands, and he grabs a knife and goes in with his right hand, and he just goes cuts out the liver in that the hole where the chest cavity where he went down, cut it from the inside out, and then he comes over and cuts the heart in just one swoop. And just lifts 2 organs.
In my head,
Nice.
like on a nat 20, your medicine skills are so good she doesn't need a heart or liver anymore. She's still alive.
Still alive.
You replace it with like just a dead heart and it just works.
I just grab him from the zombie that I've made.
So you grab him out, you start going through him. You probably take a little 10 minutes or so to examine everything that's going on here and all the science, and probably
His
some
arm
magic
is covered in sludge blood.
Probably a lot of magic is involved in your process as well. Being who
Hey,
you are.
Kai checks the door, by the way. Is the door locked?
No, the door isn't locked.
I just check.
So it seems like there's some it seems like whatever, you don't know exactly what it is, what kind of compound or or tincture or it's just some certain thing about someone's cells which mean that they're kind of just happen to be immune to this this plague. But whatever it is, you think that you can get a really good little scraping of extract, and perhaps if you consumed that with some magic added to it, with your own dark magic, then for a time at least you could probably delay the effects.
Well, I think we've found it. Yeah. And then he starts talking. If I were to take the body is made of biological cells. They're little bitty things that make up everything, and blah 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 blah. And he's just talking this medical jargon, and then he's like, all in all,
Kai's basically just become uninvisible because of the amount of time he probably has, and he's just he's just standing there shut up, shut up.
Yeah, it's probably been an hour since
Yeah, okay. So in the middle of his monologue, he starts to, and then all in all, what we really need is, and then he starts to shrink and go into
Nice.
Elvis. What we really need to do is get me some. We need more of these organs. Whoa, this is much bigger. Well, all right. Well, we need more of these organs, and we need a little bit of this and a little something I will work on and devise, and then we can probably either stop the plague or at least prolong its effects until we find something, that will save it.
By prolong the effects, I presume you don't make it even worse and take longer to kill us. I presume you mean stave off the effects.
What? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You know what? Anyway,
Yeah, never
moving on.
mind.
So, yes. So the what we need to do is we need to find any more. What? You know what? And then he just hops over to the other table and just goes, and just without killing them first, just takes the beating hearts. More of these and the liver, and slides these over his shoulder. He's got the livers, and then under his left arm, he's got 3 hearts. And he's like, are you gonna use? Grab me that bag. And it's probably on one of the dead bodies. And
Cool.
he probably just fills the bag up with more organs.
I grab the bag and hand it over. I'm just
It's not an encounter roleplay game without a soggy bag of dead parts.
it's not indeed.
It's not any game I want to be running.
Exactly.
There's always some kind of dismemberment, decapitation,
Yeah.
I try to incorporate it most times.
eyeball martinis.
Yeah,
It's fun.
that happens.
Bag of bug head.
So what's the final form which your kind of antidote takes, Elvis? Is it a potion, or is it something slap on, or is it an injection, or a spell, or?
I can imagine you just handing me some kind of puree, and you're like, you've got to wipe this all around your mouth and nose, and it's made up of crushed heart and liver, and I'm okay, and I do it all, and you're just now take this pill because that's completely unrelated. This is candy donuts. Like, I will burn this
Now take
entire
this potion,
place.
because other stuff makes you look like an idiot. It's probably going to... yeah, it's going to be like these, like, wet... Like, yeah, it's going to be like a puree, but it's just covered in, like, this wet linen that you have to, like, stick over your nose and mouth and just drape it on there. And then... yeah, that'll probably be it. I like that. It's like a gross... It's just trying to make it gross as possible. So, yeah, it's probably like... yeah, it's probably going to be like a sludgy paste that is also a cream that you have to stick on your face.
Do you apply it or do you eat it?
You apply it.
Okay.
Put it on a cloth and put it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
gonna be gross.
nice. Cool. So, Kaylin.
And then you wait for it to harden. So it's
very
like
important.
roasted,
I'm
like,
not
raw
dead!
mask.
No, you are. I need you to make a new character. Oh, she thinks I'm joking.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
genuinely don't
smoke.
know if she's dead or not. Is she dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead.
Awesome.
Oh, that origin story.
So you open your eyes, Kaylin.
Yay!
You're bruised, beaten, bloodied eyes.
Hey, Will. Hey, Will. Guess who I am?
Kaylin, you may or may not have found yourself in this similar position once in the past.
Yes, I believe I probably have done.
Yeah, you are. You're on 1 hit point.
Okay.
You're at your second
Dad?
level. Yeah, your second
Sorry,
level
my
of
dad-
exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay.
Ninja Smurf there. The antidote should be made smokable and psychedelic side effects.
Nice.
I'm fine, but I can't
me
get
and
the bugs
Elvis come
away
out.
from me.
Me and Elvis had just come out, and I'm just like, everybody can see me. You're invisible, dude. No, everyone's staring at me like, oh god.
You can't see me. Yes, we can.
Clandestines and drones. So yeah, you are chained to a wall, Kaylin. You're on 1 hit point, second level of exhaustion.
Dead.
Yep, you have nothing on you other than your clothes, which have been kind of
Oh, it's more than I had last time.
which have been ripped from your encounter. They're torn and bloodied, and you're covered in mud because you've been dragged along the wall, along the floor even. There is no Draenor wall, and Hazonlar. How's it going, buddy?
How's it going? Your exhaustion leveled up. Yes.
So,
WG.
oh, he's
4-5.
back. How's it going, WG?
I'm
I've seen you a little
back.
bit. Cool. Oh, it's Paternoster. Everyone's turning up at the same
Everybody's showing up.
time.
Hey,
Oh, you guys are
everybody.
here. Oh, hey guys.
Dad, stop talking about drugs, please. We do
Yeah.
not. We don't endorse these.
That's-
Stay away
We
from
don't.
drugs.
We will,
Say no.
we will have to time
Say
you
no.
out.
Ignore my dad, people. He's being silly.
Say no, kids. So, yeah, you're chained to the wall, Kaylin. 1 hit point, second level exhaustion, in a dark cell. There's no drain on the floor or anything. There is no lights in here.
Just before Beth actually gets to have a scene, because I wouldn't want that. Everyone who's just joined, because I know loads of people who've just turned up. So what's happened? We tried to make our way into the keep, the sort of fortress that's on top of the hill where the Baron is, and he supposedly has the Source Stone we are so desperately after. And it's not gone particularly well. I asked Kaylin to look over the wall, levitating. She did. Everyone saw her. She's been beaten within an inch of her life and dragged in the keep. I managed to walk in invisible. Myth's character Elvis managed to walk in disguised
He
as
altered himself.
So
Yeah.
like Patrick Stewart.
to look like Patrick Stewart. And we got taken in by a guard who knew who I was, knew I was there, and knew who he was, but he's apparently on our side, and has taken us inside the keep. And we are now experimenting with dead bodies to try and find a cure for the plague that is terrorizing the town.
Indeed, indeed. Once more, indeed. So, Kaylin, what do you do?
Just kind of with bleary eyes, she kind of looks around the room. It's like, no matter how hard I fucking try, I'm still alive. But no, she's just like, I can't actually believe they let me live twice now. Well.
Oh, I doubt that they will.
She growls.
I'm still here, my dear. Takes more than a knock or 7 to the head.
Yeah, from the pain, I'm thinking it's more like 8 or 9, but, you know.
Well, not much left to knock out of there, I suppose, so...
Shut up. It's completely irrelevant.
Why on earth did you do that?
Do what? You mean levitate?
Levitate yourself into the air in front of hundreds of members of a clan who hate you and wish to kill you, and then simply stand there like a... well, some kind of duck in mid-flight which is frozen by its own stupidity.
Well, basically,
Oh wait, I've
they
answered my
saw
own
me.
question.
I knew I was good, or I assumed that I was gonna die anyway, so there's no point me fighting, and I thought I'd at least give Elvis and Kai a chance to actually do something productive.
So you thought, I'll sacrifice myself for the greater good for my best friend, Kai. Oh, he is a good friend of mine, that man.
I was thinking more along the lines of he's probably got more of a chance of getting something done than I have.
Infinitely.
Do you want to know what he's doing now?
Not particularly.
He's drinking in the bar, Kaelin. They're
Yeah, that
toasting
really doesn't surprise me.
your death right now.
Again, really doesn't surprise me.
So all of this, I'm afraid, was in vain.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I could end it if you like.
And how would you do that?
Well, you could give me the rest of your soul.
And how much would that be again?
I forget.
2.5%.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he knows about.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think there's too much going anymore, is there?
What do you mean by that then, Moldark?
You know exactly what I mean by that, Kaelin.
Do I?
Yes, I can see your thoughts around here sometimes, yes. And I have spoken to she who opens the gates.
What, your sister, your girlfriend, what is it exactly going on between you two?
She's a cousin of mine.
Yeah, it sounds like you've had a lot more than that going on in the past.
No comment.
Has someone got a little bit shy? Can I feel you blushing?
Kai
Kai is just blushing, and he's like, "Why am I blushing?"
What is blushing? Is it some kind of spell?
In a way. A spell that is inadvertently cast when you kind of like someone, but you're never going to admit it. Do you know when your cheeks go pink when you get all embarrassed? And...
I don't have cheeks.
What are cheeks?
Well, the picture says you do. The picture's not actually up on stream at the moment.
It was never there.
There are no recorded pictures of me, my dear.
Well, we just rumoured.
Well, that aside, what are you going to do? Do you wish for death? The sweet release. You could come down to Nilfheim and see Mother. It's great down there. Try to let you into a little secret.
I don't wish for death, but I don't wish for death exactly, but I don't exactly relish in the thought of still being alive.
What about your parents? I thought this is all about saving them.
You want sleep, not death.
Leave my parents out of this.
Oh, what will they do, though, when brave Kaelin is gone?
Leave my parents out of this.
I wish I could, Kaelin, but I'm afraid it's a bit bigger than that. There's more than just your selfishness at stake here. Think of your loved ones.
And what exactly am I meant to do? I walked away from him, 15 years ago? Never looked back.
15 years is but a blink of the eye, Kaelin. Not that I have any eyes.
Yes, for someone who can live for tens of thousands. I suppose I'm an elf. Forget I said.
Well, you can live for hundreds of years.
Yeah. It's still...
Don't you think about going back, Kaelin?
I couldn't.
Reunited once again
These
after saving the
fucking
world.
bastards.
Well,
Like, looking around the
Is
around
it-
the cell,
is it
motioning
vengeance we shall have then?
to... We?
Yes, in a roundabout way.
As in, you and I, or you and Kai? Right.
Yes, your poetry skills are still top-notch, I see.
Thank you. She kind of fakes a bow, or mocks a bow in however she can.
Well, seeing as you signed over so much of your soul to she who opens the gates, I have a vested interest
Best
in...
thing you've got.
Well, yes, I am rather talented and powerful, it's true. And
I
she has
believe
no-
it's exactly half of what you've got.
Is it now?
Yes, you own 55%. She's got 27.5%, and Mummy Dearest has another 20, which leaves me with 2.5% of my soul.
Peter's donated £3. He says, "Do it for Beth. Inspiration for Beth. Do it, Beth. It's hard. Clan slam power."
Nice.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Peter.
Peter.
Thank you,
It's the clan-
Peter.
It's the clan slam.
The clan slam is real. So you have inspiration, Beth.
Awesome. Thank you, Peter. It will come in.
Will, better kill her quick.
Yeah, goddamn. don't let her roll anything. He says, "Oh, you feel inspired, Caitlin." No. He says, "Well, be that as it may, what are you going to do with yourself?"
What choice do I have? I stay here. They kill me. I leave. They kill me.
See,
They've let me go once. They're not going to make that
the
mistake
thing
again.
is, Caitlin, I've been looking through this little mind of yours and all its interesting memories whilst I've had a bit of spare time.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, kill her.
Caspian
Boy.
was a handsome young lad, wasn't he?
Fuck you.
So, this contact in the clan, think he's still around?
Possible.
And when he comes to you, if he comes to you, which I no doubt he will, because I've seen him here, what will you say to him? Will you say to him, "No, I will not sell out my friend Kai. I will not sell out my other friends who are magic users"? And then you will die. Or will you perhaps give them the names and locations of some sorcerers who no doubt they wish for?
Such as who?
I couldn't possibly comment, Caitlin.
Such as who?
The door opens. An aging man, probably about the age of 60, balding, scars over his face, wearing the heraldry of the clan, walks in and shuts the door he slams it, essentially. This man is familiar. As if the gods divined it, Kaelin. As if the gods divined it. He says, the man looks at you and says, "Fucking hell, Kaelin.
Get me out of here, please.
Why should I? I haven't heard from you in years."
I've been off the grid.
Well, be that as it may, and whilst I do like to help some people in certain situations who I believe may be your friends, I am looking for heads The clan wishes for some names, and I am under pressure to get them quickly.
There's a guy who travelled with us to the gate. We haven't seen him since. He's called Jake. Jack.
I was going to say, if you just ratted out Gandalf, I will punch you so hard.
This is old man at the gate, and he lives through the sewer, and I think his name's Gandalf.
I would kill you, IRL.
Okay, roll me a persuasion test.
Help if I can remember his name.
XR30 can't wait till Beth offers anything for her life. My face when it's happening again, boys. The ERP.
Oh boy.
I got an 8. No, I've got inspiration. I got 16.
16.
Double it.
Double it, boys. How's it going, UK Ronan? It's been a while, dude. Good to see you.
He's been here all day. Oh no, he hasn't.
Oh God, my head. I mean, hi. Is that a hangover or what's going on?
Or something else, something more sinister. He says, "All right, where can I find him?"
As I said, I haven't seen him since we got to the city limits. That was
Okay.
2 days ago. He'd be in the forest. It's either that or he's made it into the city.
Okay, anymore.
That's it.
You have one name for me. After years of this, you have one name of some guy who you saw before, who's probably in a woods somewhere.
As I said, I've been off the grid. Been keeping to myself. Haven't you noticed my new additions? As she kind of points out the tattoos on her arms.
Lovely.
5-day drinking hangover. UK Ronin, I salute that.
Top notch, son. Top notch.
Damn, son. Sorry.
He says, afraid I can't help you, Kaelin. That's all you've got for me. Welcome, Mort. Thank you,
I can't leave for
Irioth, for joining the adventure. Welcome, my friend.
the Baron at Grime.
Baron Grime.
That's not bad, actually. I'm impressed with that.
Yeah, the Baron in Grime is a warlock.
Got any evidence?
Well, I spent some time in his head, if that counts.
You kind
His
of...
demon's called She Who Opens the Gates.
Now why did you tell him that, Kaelin? We're going to have to kill him.
She kind of, she kind of thinks in her head, at least let him get me out of here first.
Yuri off. Welcome
but
to the
she
adventure.
doesn't know whether they can hear her or not.
Yeah. boy. It's time to give up. Yeah.
2.5.
Andy, he says, okay, I'll take it, I guess. One more.
One more. So the Baron of a
Yes,
city
one
isn't
more.
enough.
It's never enough, Kaelin. I don't like doing this, but if I don't, it's my head and not theirs.
See, my brain's gone completely blank now.
Well, there is Kai, I suppose.
See, I don't know why you ever defend Kai. Kai is never nice to you. Kai is a horrible, horrible person to you at every opportunity, and you always defend him. And he literally was like, "Hey, go have a look up there." You got beaten with an inch of your life, and I watched from a rooftop. You have no way of knowing that, but you could probably guess. And as far as you know, Mordog's just told you that we're all drinking in the bar to your demise. So I don't see why you're actually defending me.
And of
Because
course,
unfortunately, she has some sense of faith in me.
Elvis does cast some magic, and well, I hear that that's against the rules around here, Kaelin.
Done nothing wrong.
What was that?
Nothing. kind of talking to myself. It
Oh,
happens when you spend so much time with yourself.
Well, one more name, please.
Well,
And thank you, Gollum Boyd, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. Gentleman and a scholar, sir.
It's a choice. It's basically a choice between giving Kai's name or giving Gandalf's name. I volunteer. I volunteer my name.
Myself as sacrifice. Take me as tribute. Oh, mighty Satan.
See, I don't want to be a complete bitch and sell everyone
Give
out.
me a name. I'm going to leave you here.
Kai.
Kai, who's he?
You're gonna die.
I know.
I'm gonna kill you for this.
He's a gnome I met in the Dragonlands.
Roll me a deception.
Interesting.
14.
He says, what the hell is the Dragonland? Right, don't bullshit me. Right, I'm going to walk out. Is Kai a real name? Is he an actual person, or is it just a made-up name?
Kai is a real name. I think he might go by another name. Jamie, James, George. He's a gnome from Brasso. I met him up there a few months ago. Long story.
On Brasso, that's no good to me. How am I going to get to someone on Brasso?
He's
there's
on.
someone on another plane of existence. That's going to.
He's
really
in a Tonica. Brasso landed about 3 months ago, and he was with myself and was walking
He
towards
shakes
Ryan
his head.
with
He
me,
shakes his
and
head
this-
and says, "Right, I've had enough," and he just starts walking out.
What else do you want from me?
Oh, God.
I'm not starting this.
Careful, Will. Careful.
Well-
I'm warning you.
there is one thing.
And what would that be? I'd do anything.
Josh.
See, this is
Sleeves.
this is Bev all over. This is not me. She pushes this agenda. I just pick up what she.
Did you say pushes? Pusses? I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I definitely said that. Thanks, God. Thanks for the assist, buddy.
Anytime. Here to help.
Yeah, you got it back, bro. He says, "Give me an actual name now, an actual person I can get my hands on. I'm walking out this room," and he has like the door half open.
See, I can't actually think of anyone that isn't you two.
5 seconds, Caitlin.
That's fine.
Got someone out.
Conflict.
5,
Conflict. Conflict is cool.
4,
Do it.
3.
Right.
Elvis!
Oh, you ratted out the guy who always had your back.
Yes, I know.
Why?
Caitlin's weird.
Elvis, you say? He like closes the door and walks back
It's
in.
the only name that she could think of because he's always on her mind.
He is always on her mind.
You are always on my mind. He says, "Tell me more about this Elvis."
Right, he's a gnome. He's a little bit obsessed with dead things. Last time I saw him, he looked a bit like Patrick Stewart.
Who's that?
Thank you. Thank
And how
you.
you
said
know
it
that?
for me.
That well known.
Hey,
Um,
compliment. We're not rolling new characters. Maybe. Maybe we'll have to
No, Elvis probably.
probably.
He cast some spell and changed his appearance. He changed to the height of a normal human being with grey
Starship
hair
Captain.
and
A red shirt with a silver.
Yeah.
You'll never get him. He got beamed up. He's on another
That's
plane of
funny.
existence.
You'll never catch me.
and he changed his clothing to appear like that of a priest from one of your local temples.
You're prepared to sell this one out?
No, but I don't really have a choice, do I?
Very well. Oh dear, Kaelin, look what we've become. Quite the monster, aren't we?
She ignores him.
Crassus says, right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Before you go,
Yeah.
when we first met, I asked you about my friend. Castian.
Oh yeah.
I found him, but had to leave him behind when I escaped. Do you know what happened to him?
I will in a second, but Pedro just donated £6. This is inspiration for the two cheeky, chappy sidekicks. Beth, shame on you, and I can't read the rest. I have to go onto Twitch alerts.
I don't know
Yay.
if Peter has sided against you. This is
I'm
what happens.
sorry, Peter. I didn't have
In
a
all
choice.
fairness, I will say, and it's inadvertent, but she's currently got everyone looking for someone that Elvis doesn't look like.
That's true.
But Elvis, like, to walk out, Elvis is going to have to read it up, and he might change his appearance.
He says, shame on you. Shame! For shame, sir. For shame. Thank you, dude. Thank you for your continual, generous donations to us. So
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. Please stop. We feel bad.
Or don't. But thank you.
I'll continue
Yeah.
on.
Well, you know.
Thank you, dude.
Is that so I now have inspiration?
You do.
And Myth both have
And so does Myth.
Feel
You may
inspired.
need it, Elvis.
Or Kaelin?
Yeah, he says.
I like the fact that you spared me, but I'm still going to kill you for betraying Elvis. So it's
Yeah,
not
but
helped you.
I know.
Okay,
no idea.
already betrayed
so back in the scene. Ask me the question again. Give me the line again.
What's first in my mind?
My friend Castian, did he ever make it out?
Oh yeah, the rat. We let him out. Oh wait, you never knew, did you? Oh. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rat?
You remember the person who told us that it was Kaelin who was the informant? It was actually him. He closes the door.
I fucking hate
Drop the
you
bomb,
sometimes, Will.
boys! Oh, God.
Remember that person you thought you was your friend? No.
Eurolf has said, Beth, you need to start making IOU stickers for your soul. XR30 said Beth is now 81.5% dead.
She's actually more dead than
I'm
that.
actually 97.5% dead. Yeah. I don't think who will Beth adventure with now that she's betrayed everyone who ever helped to keep her alive.
It's a good question to be
Yeah, she has. She's even betrayed Moldark. I like the fact you're defending me, but you have promised to kill Moldark and me.
No, I promised to kill Moldark on the basis that keeps you alive.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
So
And you're going to look so surprised when it happens, despite the fact I've never been nice to you. I gave you a handkerchief. That was it. That's the only time I've ever been nice. And I've led you to your death about 3
She has
times.
faith in you.
Anyway.
She thinks you're really a good person deep down inside.
Anyway. Soul searching aside. What do you do, Kaelin? You're alone in a room, but you're never truly alone because Moldark is there.
When are you ever truly
Am
alone?
am I chained up, or am I just kind of in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
room going,
You are chained up, yeah.
how chained up?
Very well chained up. Chained up enough. that
Can I
you
move
can't-
at all?
You can kind of shuffle a little bit.
Okay, in that case, she's just gonna scream and shout and rant and rave and just throw abuse at the door in front of
Oh
her.
dear. This isn't getting us anywhere, is it? See, I had a bad feeling about that Castian boy, you know.
How the fuck would you know?
Oh, something about his eyes. I don't know. Never trust a pretty face. I'm sorry, it must really hurt. The betrayal. I wonder how Elvis will feel. Probably this way too.
Elvis cast a spell to change his appearance. Spells like that only have a certain duration. By now, Elvis won't look like Elvis anymore.
Ah, yes. That would work, I'm afraid, but, see, I can see what's going on with, Kai, and, well, he knows. Cut to Kai. And
Nice.
Elvis. What are you guys doing?
Cut to the dead eyes of a zombie, and then zoom out to Kai and Elvis.
We're both just looking at him, just like, do you reckon he's hungry or like? Yeah, like our cords, just like anything in the fridge.
Yeah.
I can reach it from here. Yeah, Kai. Notice how Kai and Elvis are making no attempts to rescue Caleb.
They're just having a great old time.
Which like cuts to Kai and he's just slow dancing with the zombie. Like, no, Elvis, play something different. Play something different. Yeah,
Fine.
cool. I've just finished smearing this paste on my face.
And then you have to drape the cloth over it, and then wait for it to harden. So it's like a ninja mask of this rawhide.
Nice.
That's it. I'm laying on my back. I'm like. Is it? No, I'm laying on one of the dead bodies. Like, I'm just laying there, like, looking up at the ceiling. Like, you ever wonder why we're here?
By this point, you guys
We all
are
sound like Bane.
substantially hard enough to get going.
I am so hard right now. I'm ready.
I can't stand up.
Stand up. Still bored. I stand up and I say, right, we should probably get going.
I agree. Let's go.
I put a hand on you. I'm like,
Come on,
you're
Harold.
gonna go out. I'm like, you're not gonna walk out like that, are you?
Like what? I told you, we have to keep the mask on, or else the plague is going to enter our respiratory system, and then you don't know what I'm talking about. Respiratory
So
system,
you're gonna
heart, blood.
okay. So let me get this straight. You're gonna walk out as a gnome in front of all the clandestine.
Well, the mask is hardened already. If I change my appearance,
Oh,
I have a risk
Jesus
of breaking the
Christ.
mask. And I gotta wait again.
Kai is going to grab that. What did you do with the bag full of organs?
He used them as a recipe, or like used them as ingredients for
cool.
the mask sludge. So it's probably now a giant paste,
Kai
like
basically.
a little pot.
Kai is going to pick. Brian,
You're a robot.
You kind of cut out just then, mate. Say again.
Try that again.
sorry about that. Kai is going to try and pick you up and put you in the bag.
Gross.
Did you hear that?
Why are you picking me up? What? Don't come near me.
Because you can't walk around the middle of the keep with all the clandestine around as a gnome. They'll kill you on sight.
They can try.
You're right, they can try. Why do I care?
Okay, so do you think I should just alter my appearance and then wait again?
Yes.
Okay, all right, fine. You know what? All right. He tries to take the mask off, and then he tries to alter.
I pull out a knife and I cut like around the edge.
Yeah, like so we could just like.
I help it, yeah. And we just slowly lift it up. Go around the back as well.
Yeah, they
You
wrap around.
taste your head. Oh right, okay.
It's a little mask, and then there's like a band.
In my head, you were literally just like, now we gotta get it all over our face, and just pick you up by the ankle and dunk your head in the thing like that. Yeah.
Nice.
So if you could do the old switcheroo, that would be fantastic. Myth is so in character. You see, that's the thing. He actually has to now go and change, so you can tell.
That is impressive.
That is impressive. That's dedication to the cause.
That is some dedication right now. So do you alter yourself?
Yes, but I don't know what to alter myself to. I guess he's going to alter himself to. Oh yeah, he's going to alter himself to another celebrity, but I'm going to need chat to help me out. So.
Good shout.
So that one's for chat.
We need it.
And while you were doing chat stuff, I'm going to disappear for a couple of minutes because I
Okay.
really need some fresh.
2-second break for these guys. We'll stay and talk to people though.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah, I'm gonna stay and chat. Have a chat.
So
around
give
it.
us some suggestions for what Myth changes Altus's appearance to. And also, if you guys haven't followed yet, please do hit that follow button. Every little helps. Get us towards that 450. The dream. And the viewer decision out of 500, we get our parents in for a game. So I sure know you guys want to see that.
Where's Sleeves, by the way?
Peter Dinklage. I could do that, but that'd be hard because I'm already a gnome.
Merlin.
Tom's.
Claude?
Yes.
Become the
Where's
actual.
Sleeves?
Where's Sleeves? I don't know. Sleeves is probably
Sleeves-
gone.
Sleeves is rip.
Yeah,
we
Sleeves is
all
probably
got bored
dead.
of
Yeah,
trying to think of where he is.
Yeah. Ryan Seacrest, Ian McKellen. That's
Actual
funny.
Elvis.
Actual. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
can he be a dog?
I can change. I could change my appearance
It's
to be a
quite
dog.
popular.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's quite...
Yeah.
See, I've been
I've
trying to take Peters for his recent donorinos.
be Elvis. Okay, I'll be Elvis. Yeah.
It just fits so well.
Yeah, it just fits. Yeah, he does kind of sort of the same thing he did earlier, but he starts to like shake, and then he's like, and his hips start to move, and then he wiggles, and then he shakes his head, and then his hair turns into like a like this pompadour, kind of like mine, and then like a little curl flops down, and then he just shakes, and then he turns into Elvis.
Beautiful.
So-
And he's like, all right, let's get out of here.
Oh,
gotta
what
get
are
on here
you
like a-
wearing? Please tell me he's just wearing like in a full jump.
And then he starts. Then he looks at Sleeves, and then he goes, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog." All right, yeah. So
and the imaginary Sleeves looks at you and is very sad.
And dies.
Feels,
Plot convenience.
feels bad, man.
yeah, he probably died to plague in this
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
But,
It's like the dog's like, and it dies
Yeah,
somewhere off camera because no animals were harmed in the making of this show.
Oh crap! Fat old Elvis or young black leather Elvis? Ooh,
I don't know. That's up to you, Peter.
go on, Peter. You decide.
But yeah, he's got those robes. Or actually, no, he's got the robes back on still, like his normal robes that he changed into. Actually, no, that's up to Peter. So whatever he wants. But yeah, he's looking like the king.
He is truly
That's
the
good.
king. Cool. So this Wednesday, Myth, we've got some Solace.
Yes, we do.
Pretty excited about that. That's 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. EST, and of course on Thursday at the same time, we have a new game, Dungeon Mastered for the very first time by our good friend Joshua. We'll be playing some pirates in D&D 5e, so I'm pretty hyped for that.
Encounter
I'm-
beard play.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
gonna be
like
fun.
I kind of want to. Yeah. It's so.
I kind of want to
I've
yeah.
come up. I kind of want to.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna yeah.
I'm gonna yeah right now.
I'm gonna yeah. Everyone yeah for me. Give me an Elvis yeah.
What?
Yeah.
my face when Beth walks in at this moment, I'm like, give me an Elvis yeah.
What?
So
We
this
role
Thursday,
playing
yeah.
now?
I
How many
don't know.
times can you say yeah in less than 2 minutes?
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
Shouldn't Beth be tortured a bit in prison? Yes, she
No.
will be.
Yeah.
Why should I be tortured a bit? I've been
Give me
beaten
one
within
good
an inch
reason
of my
not to.
life, and I've given them 3.
Friends.
Okay, give
Friends, people who trusted you.
Give me 2 good reasons.
So,
And they owe me.
okay, so real
I owe
quick,
them.
guys.
I
This. Oh god, you've got me saying yeah now. I'm very conscious of the word yeah. So this Thursday we are playing a game. It's. I think I sort of narrowed down the title to the Pirates of Cold Harbor. Is going to be.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's stop it, really. But continue. So it's going to be that, and I've created sort of. It's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a lot more anarchic, crazy, and there'll be a couple of players that I think. Hold on, how many player characters? Oh my god, there's 4 in total.
Just to clarify.
Me.
Just to clarify, yeah.
Chat.
No, I won't be there. I won't be there Thursday.
Everyone is saying yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Oh, God.
Remley joining us on Thursday?
We do.
Yeah,
And
Remley. We've got
possibly
Remley.
Is Sydney? She said she would. That might make 5 of us.
No, I don't think Sydney.
No, on Thursday we have Remley joining us. Insomniac Inc., the module creator of The Sun Goes Down and Ruby Smile, which I'll be playing again on Saturday at 9 p.m. BST, 4 p.m. EST. So let's carry on, guys.
Yeah, cool. Right.
What are you guys doing?
Trust me, we beat our prisoners with pride. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I like the fact they came
With
from
Kappa
clandestine. They came from
Yeah,
clandestine.
Clandestine asked if I was in his prison. Yeah.
She is in my prison, right? Again with the Baltimore. Boya, every single stream. There is a Baltimore cop.
Jeez.
Comment.
There it is. So yeah, I guess we just head out, and I guess following them is a zombie.
Okay. So you let the zombie come out with you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I immediately turned around and said, "This is a terrible idea."
This won't be a bad idea. You leave the ideas to me, all right?
He's Elvis now. Elvis is Elvis. Just so you know.
I figured,
Yeah.
with the voice
with
and
the Elvis, with all the Elvisness. It takes Kai a notable second to actually figure out what you just said, and he's just like,
Yeah, it's just a lot of mumbling.
I'm just like, I get the feeling that this could go terribly wrong, and that's probably fine by.
These carry the plague, right? These carry the plague. This guy, Harold.
And then you see the thing just like, right. And he's just like, carries the plague. This thing attacks,
Yeah.
they're infected.
Yeah.
We're immune. We're fine.
Right, but they have weapons. You realize they're not just gonna stop. You know what? Fuck it.
And we
I
will
don't
meet you.
give a shit. Do whatever you want. And as Kai just says, I'll watch from somewhere, and he clicks his fingers and vanishes.
All right.
One get
Follow me,
Elvis
Harold.
some fried chicken.
Yeah, he goes. He tells Harold to follow him, and then he goes running towards the keep, panicking. Somebody help me! Help! And then just like behind him is just like not even a menacing follow of
Yeah.
Harold. It's Harold is the zombie. The zombie just kind of just like.
It's just waddling
It's just-
after you.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
"Love
listening.
me."
It's not like attacking. Yeah, it's just like, oh, you wanted me to follow you. That's all.
Yeah, so
And,
we're playing this game now.
Exactly. Like a dog would if, like a dog was ready to, like chasing you down the road,
Right.
biting at his ankles.
So, like, immediately as you start making this commotion, members of the clan kind of turn about, look, like, see this thing running at you, and, like, draw weapons to go and engage it. And very quickly there's a huge ruckus. There's, like, the bells are tolling again, you know. What have the
Yeah.
infected? Undead! And, you know, they start running and start running to attack it. Do you do anything when they do this, or...?
He runs right through them and goes, help me, help! And then he makes his way towards the door.
Okay. So they're like a lot of people are busy with the doors, but a lot of people are busy with the zombies. Sorry, and there are like 2 guards left at the
These
doors.
doors, they push or pull.
God, I can never figure this out. We really need to oil these guys. Like, you got some thanks. The 2 guys on the door are like, what's going on? To you.
What?
To me, there's a plague. There's an infected guy out there. You want to get out there and give him some burning love?
Where's this guy from? But, well, our orders are to guard the door. Who are you, anyway?
My name is
Okay.
Presley.
Are you're not with the clan, are you?
As he's doing that, he's trying to like get a read off of whatever.
As he starts saying no, they're like,
but I
"Oh,
could be.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So you.
Yeah.
So
He tries
maybe
to
he
get a read.
can be. Roll me a deception.
Okay.
At disadvantage for how bad that was.
No, I have advantage.
One of the guards definitely wants an autograph.
I have advantage. So. Yeah, deception. 15.
If the zombie shuffle, I'm done. with
God.
a 15, they say, okay, well, who are you here to see?
I've got
These guys are clearly new on the job.
They're what? New at the
Clearly
job?
new on the job, yeah.
I'm here to see the Baron. I've got a private meeting with the Baron.
Oh.
Being maybe possibly a clandestine member now.
Okay, well, I suppose you can come through. And he looks at the other guy. He's like, I don't know. Do you have authorization from anyone?
Yeah, I do. And he pulls out a piece of paper he pulls out a piece of skin or something from his gross bag of body parts. But he unrolls it like a scroll, and it's got authorization using casting prestidigitation.
Nice. They look at that and they're like, oh, yeah, yes, of course. Sorry, Your Honor. And they open the doors, bowing.
Thank you. And he kind of like looks at them and winks.
My king.
I'm
Elvis
the king
has
of rock.
entered the building.
Yeah, and he just kind of walks in.
Nice. Kai, what are you doing whilst he's having this conversation?
Currently, I'm gambling in the dungeon. No, I am. So Kai. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Bugger. I'm in, anyway, yeah. Kai is just sort of standing there twiddling his thumbs, like when you're like stuck behind someone, you're like, come on, I really want to go, and I'm just like, for God's sake. And I keep looking over, and there's a zombie just like, please, I mean you no harm. I am here.
He's just
he
trying
can't
to...
say. Yeah, he can't say anything. He's just been beaten to the floor.
He's getting beaten, and he's just trying to like find his way to the door, but he can't. Walking like
The rainbow, the zombie.
the alien. Walking like the alien from American Dad. I forget his name.
Oh God! Yeah, I know what you mean. But just with the hands.
Yeah.
God, right. So what do we do? I wait, and then I'm like really impatient, and then I'm literally about to like slap one of the guards around the back of the head to like get a move on or like distract him or something, and then they bow and they open the door, and I'm just like, I just look at them and I'm just like, you guys are idiots. But I don't actually say that. I just think that I'm just like, who would fall for that? That's the worst ploy ever, and I let myself in.
Nice. So, yeah.
And I tap one of them on the shoulder as I walk past.
Nice. You come in, and you see Crassus, who's just walking out of an adjacent door. Oh, you two.
I look over my shoulder, and I'm like expecting there to be someone else, and I'm like, fuck, he can see me.
Yeah. Which one's you Elvis again? I forget.
I'm the king.
So I guess that means me. Only he gets the joke.
Yeah, of course. People in a parallel universe might do. Yeah, makes sense. Min-maxes, how late do your Monday, Wednesday, Thursday games usually go in EST? They go until 7 PM EST. From 4 PM EST to 7 PM. 3 hours every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, my friend. And, yeah, Crassus says, alright then, well, come with me.
Alright, I turn both of these things.
I'm sorry.
We've lost.
I think Cole's just busy talking to Generate for a second.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna keep apologising because
You
I'm
can't
really
roleplay.
sorry, Colin,
Sorry,
and I know
everyone.
you're not. I'm sorry.
Well, just keep us in character.
Yeah, so you said follow me.
Yeah, he says, follow me.
I follow with Elvis.
Are you the Baron? I've got strict.
And he holds up the skin, which is actually now looks like a
No, it
pristine,
is.
crisp piece of paper.
And he's just like, I've got authorization to see the Baron, and you don't look like the Baron. I've talked to you before. You helped us out, thanks. But
Yeah, I'm
Look at
going
the
to
bear.
take you there, okay?
I was following these guys.
The two guys, they
Oh,
just
no,
where'd they
they're
go?
leaving it.
Oh
on the
no,
door.
no, it's dead.
Yeah,
little
they're,
bit.
they're leaving it there.
All right, cool. Yeah, I guess I follow him. I go, I can't find them, so looks like you are gonna have to lead us there. Okay. And he follows you.
Oh, hey, Fred Player. How's it going?
I'm sorry, I can't quite think right now. The zombie got me all shook up.
He face pumps. And then commits honourable.
Rachel has just been listening. And she just goes, "Oh God."
So disappointed in you. She, he. Why do I keep messing up my words today? I have other things in my mind.
Looks like you're all shook up too.
I am. Must be something in my body. He must be the plague affecting me. He leads you to like a set of doors off to one side, and yeah, he says, "Come on here if you will. These are like waiting rooms for you." He like opens the door and extends an arm in.
How long will be in here? I mean, I've got a strict meeting with him, and I don't want to take too long. You know.
I'll try and get him to be as quick as possible.
All right, cool. Why don't you return to sender and then bring him back here? All right.
All right. If you're just waiting here, please.
I walk in like very.
I imagine like Elvis is in front and Kai's kind of like.
Yeah, I-
behind. Do you
yeah.
go in, Elvis, or?
Yeah, he goes in.
Cool.
Yeah. follow.
Yeah. As you step in, he shuts the door. He slams the door and locks it. And he turns to Kai and says, "Not you."
What? He doesn't let me in.
No, he stops you. He like holds an arm to you. As before you
Sick.
step in, he slams it, locks it. Cha-chonk.
So, you want to explain what just happened?
No. Now then, let's go get your friend,
What do you mean? Go get my friend.
Kalen.
You want to explain to me why I'm only traveling with one of them at a time?
No. Maybe she will. Come with me. Elvis, you're in a cell.
Did I see that it was a cell, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, clandestine. I will use that in a moment.
I,
Jailhouse.
Right, in which case I'm just... Kai's just like... You're gonna explain to me what's going on before I go anywhere?
Or what? Hey? You think I just can't just see that magic? I actually am rather proficient in stopping it. So come with me, please. She'll answer your questions, I'm sure.
Kai says, if anything happens to him, I'm holding you personally responsible. Just
you
say.
you might want to hold someone else personally responsible. And he starts walking.
You'll see about that. And I follow.
Cool. He leads you to a different room, down in a different corridor. Free walk for about 5 minutes. He opens it up and Kalen's chained to a wall.
I immediately like...
Your carriage awaits.
Is that clear who he says that to, me or...
He says
Yeah,
that to Beth.
I turn around. It's just in the room.
Why?
Don't mind me.
Turns out that's a treason elemental. That's funny.
So, Kaylin, Kai walks in with Crassus.
She just looks at the floor. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't make any attempt to move. She's just gonna look at the floor.
Kaylin, what's going on?
Can I explain when we get out of here, please?
Well, first of all, we gotta go back and get Elvis, so...
I think you're going to want to hear this one, Kai. Please, carry on. I want to hear this conversation. I just want to... Let me just memorize this moment. Carry on. Sorry, carry on.
And she turns to Crassus and she's like, Crassus, my dear, can we have a moment, please?
Alright. He closes the door and locks it.
Kai would object to that. Like, Kai would physically try and stop him.
Okay, roll me in athletics.
Not like. I basically just like say to him like, don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. It's just security. I'll let you out again. I promise.
Cool. Right. If you say so.
He will. Don't worry.
He closes
And how
it.
do you know that?
He closes it.
Yeah.
She's obviously trying. She keeps kind of opening her mouth and then nothing's coming out. She's obviously trying to formulate a sentence in her brain.
I was trying to figure out...
I know how you should start it. I know how you should start this. I sold out my friends. That's a good line. Use that one.
Kai's trying to figure out like a way out of the room.
You can sense like the happiness in Moldark in your head right now. Moldark is loving this.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that, but I'm not really like. I think in my mind it's just because like Kaylin's in some sort of despair.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
A few years back, years maybe, my village got invaded by the clandestine, and my boss was killed for being a witch.
What do you mean, your boss?
I worked in a bar. She owned the bar. She was my boss.
You're a tavern wench.
Yes, I was a tavern wench. I hope that makes you happy.
No, it doesn't. You never made me a drink once. Fucking hell. Like, can we speed this up? That'd be fantastic.
She was reported to the clandestine by someone under my name. It wasn't me. I knew she was. I knew she used magic, but I never even thought of reporting her.
Okay, for a second I thought you'd betrayed someone that, you know... Yeah, continue.
You're an ass. I tried to save her and lost control of my powers. I thunder waved, or from being slightly more experienced now, I can assume that's what it was, and blew the whole tavern up.
You blew a tavern up?
Yeah.
Probably the first thing you've ever said that I immediately some sort of respect for you, but continue. I'm sure you'll fuck it up in a minute.
Yeah, me too. I was captured by the clandestine, and they beat me within an inch of my life. They tortured me and chained me up, but they gave me an out clause.
Is that what they've given you this time, or?
She kind of tries to pull her shoulder around. Obviously she's in chains, so I don't know how successful it'll be to show Kai the symbol of the clandestine.
Yeah, you can see it.
that has been branded into her shoulder.
Yeah, you can see that.
Sorry, I like oi harking. I like that's the problem Kai has. Not you betrayed us all this time, but where the booze, wench? It's entirely true. It's a unit of measurement.
Yeah, so you see
Yeah,
a
Kai.
nicely healed clandestine branding on my shoulder.
I imagine it's quite nicely scarred as well. Very, yeah, I've seen small brands like that before, so I'm like, right, that's. I'm not really sure where you're going with this.
They let me go on the basis that I work as a double agent for them.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
They let me go on the basis that I work as a double agent
I
for
turn
them.
around to the gun one and I'm like, how likely are people to hear stuff going on down here? And how long do I have?
He says, well, wouldn't want to make too much noise if I were you.
No one can see it, but Kai has a very cold smile on his lips. I continue.
5 years ago, I went off the radar. I stopped contacting the clan. I went completely off the grid.
But up until that point, you were doing what exactly?
I was selling out magic users for my freedom. Five years ago, I went off the grid. I completely stopped contacting the clan. I'm sorry, Peter. And I hid. I ran from tiny village to tiny village. I didn't use my powers. I said nothing to anyone until I was outed in a village, and that's where I got my tattoos from. And their idea was to make it obvious to everyone that encountered me that I was a magic user. But it made me realise that I am, and I shouldn't be outing people like me just to save myself. Until now. And I know exactly how this is going to end, and I don't blame you at all. But I don't know what I meant to say, because I know sorry isn't going to change a thing.
If there's any consolation, she didn't have much of a choice.
I was young and vulnerable and wanted to save the world, and thought that I could do that with the clan behind me. And recently, after seeing some of the atrocities they've done, I've realised just how fucking stupid I was.
Kai. I do actually believe, for roleplay's sake, and I know this is probably going to screw me over, but it's more fitting. Kai actually becomes uninvisible because it's a concentration spell, and it's one of the things that it's it takes it out of you. You don't know it's.
Oh, I probably should have noted actually. The moment you walk into the room, it fades off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Cool.
completely forgot you're invisible. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, so Kai sort of crouches in front of her. Okay. So, what, you ran from city to city, or village to village, trying to avoid what, exactly?
This.
Trying to avoid the clandestine and betraying your friends.
There's a reason I didn't want to come into the city.
There's a right. Not the fact that a clan had already killed you, and you didn't feel like mentioning any of this beforehand, or a version of this, or lying, or. But it's okay because apparently some of your old co-workers still work here, so that's fantastic. So it's obviously, still pretty fresh and recent.
I didn't want to come back because I didn't want to have to be put through it again. I didn't want to have to betray
Okay, hold on, let me just stop you right there. So you didn't want to have to betray, and then it all clicks in Kai's head and he realizes why Elvis has been taken, and he just goes very, very quiet for a second and then says, "Did you trade out Elvis for your own life?"
No.
Then why is he...
Kappa?
Have you already betrayed him?
I traded out Elvis for your life because I know for a fact that any minute now you're going to flip and you're going to kill me. And you will still get out of here.
Kai walks over to the door and speaks to Crasta. Crassus, sorry. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Say, did she do a deal with you for Elvis's life?
He looks at Kay and says, "Yeah."
Did what was the nature of the deal?
Well, I needed 3 names. She gave me some names.
What were the 3 names? You haven't thrown me or locked me in a room, so I'm guessing I wasn't one of them. She's just said I wasn't one of them, so what were the 3 names?
Kaylin?
Elvis, Baronet Grime, and Jack.
Jack's probably on the outskirts of the city, if he's still around, which I presume he is. Baronet Grime, yeah, I think he's a warlock. So why is it that you're not killing everyone on sight? Just enough to keep up appearances, is that it?
We have our ways. Listen, it's a bloody business, so I don't like it myself. But it's my head, or 3 of your magic ones, so...
Alright, so... You got 2 names. What about her?
We struck a deal a long time ago.
And what, she gets free?
We'll see.
Is that part of the deal?
If her names are good, she can go.
Well, I'll tell you this for now. You're gonna have trouble getting to the Baron of Grime. It's gonna be a tough one. No, he's in a fixed location. On the other hand, Jack could be anywhere. But then again, he's on the outskirts of town, most likely. And he's a gnome, so he's pretty conspicuous. Then there's Elvis. Now Elvis is your best shot at, well, stopping all of your men from dropping dead from the plague, if you haven't already figured out how to combat. Personally, do you want to watch all those people die out there? You say it's a bloody business, almost like your heart's not in it. If there was a chance for the sisters at the chapel to make it, would you take it?
It's out of my hands. Okay.
You need 3 names of 3 magic users.
Yeah.
And you have the Baron of Grime, Jack, and he turns to look at Kaylin and he says, and I can think of one more name, and you've already got her.
Roll me a persuasion test.
And I'm going to use my inspiration here.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. This is a big roll.
Yeah.
I will tell you this now, chat.
That's a 14.
He gives you a long look.
You know, she's not reliable. And she knows a little bit too much, I think. And if she's not reliable and she knows details about you, she gave up your name easy enough.
I didn't know his name until about 5 minutes ago, to be honest.
And details about you and your agreement. She's got awfully loose lips for a double agent. Not that she seems to have actually been doing much for you guys of late. So, the way I see it, what do you think?
He nods slowly. Let's take a walk.
I step out. Does he let me out, I presume?
Yeah, he opens the door for you.
Cool.
He says, any goodbyes?
Kai nods and says, Is he like, I presume he's sort of like leading the way down
Yeah.
the corridor for a walk? Yeah, cool. And I smile and just say, I guess goodbye is good enough. And I cast Eldritch Blast at point blank range into the back of his head.
Okay. Roll me that.
That would be a nat 20, 26 to attack with 12 damage plus an additional 3 damage at point blank range, and he's caught off guard.
Yeah. With a nat 20, he dies.
And I spit on his corpse.
How does he die?
It's actually quite muffled. I basically put the palm of my hand on the back of his head. There is the smell of ozone, a quiet snap, and his head essentially liquefies. So like he's basically got half a head, like the front half, and I imagine it's just a very surprised-looking face.
It's just humming with crackling eldritch energy.
Yes, indeed.
And I remove his keys, and turn around, head back, unlock the cage, look at Kaylin, and say one day we'll live in a world where pieces of shit like him won't dictate how we live our lives, and we won't live in fear. And when that day comes, they're gonna know that they fucked with the wrong people. And I unlock Kaylin.
Welcome to Encounter Roleplay, boys. That was sick.
That was... Woo!
That was intense. I need a moment.
Don't
ask me to stand up right now.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Eldritch shots fired.
Kai doesn't like. Don't get me wrong, Kai doesn't like Kaylin very much, but no, that's not. He's not going to stand for that.
Nice.
Take a bat.
Okay, yeah.
Just erect.
That's all you need to say, Vale. Jeez.
Oh, clandestine is raging.
Poor guy. I don't need fingers to type.
Gosh, making Finbar look bad there. Not even sure what that
I
means.
don't know either. Doesn't take a
I
lot.
just played music.
Right.
Yes.
So, what do you do?
I unshackle her and see if stand.
She tries.
Can she walk?
Um,
Will, can she walk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
cool.
badly.
Yeah, I sort of helped her. I help her up and Psychonic Clandestine 75. Yeah, that's. I feel like Clandestine just like came here, you know, to check it out
Just
and then
chill
like,
out.
Yeah, yeah. And now everybody's like, "Fuck you!
Yeah, no.
Look what you did! How dare you!"
Yeah, so we I help her pick her up and I say to Kaylin, stay very, very quiet. I know the way back to Elvis and I have the keys. And I sort of look around. I don't suppose Kaylin's stuff's anywhere nearby, is it?
Not in the immediate vicinity. Yeah, Kai and Kaylin both have inspiration for that rather moving scene.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So yeah, was the guy? I presume the guy was armed.
Yeah, he had a great sword.
Jesus Christ! In which case, I hand Kaylin my rapier and take the greatsword for myself because I doubt she can swing a greatsword at the moment.
I doubt Kayla could pick up a greatsword even at full health, to be honest.
And we make our way down the corridor and we make our way back to Elvis. And I unlock him.
Cool.
Unlock the door.
Elvis, you've probably been in here for like 20 minutes now.
Okay. He probably feels danger, and he takes off his. If you open up the door and you just see Elvis, like not the king, but Elvis, the gnome.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hi. You're not the
I
band."
look. I
Kaylin
like.
just kind of stumbles up to him and picks him up and gives him a really big hug and starts crying. And she's like, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay. Let go. Didn't mean to do what? Let go of me. What is she talking about?
See, she didn't mean to get captured. It's not her fault. Look, she's had a bit of a rough time.
Magic's a weird thing sometimes. You'll learn that being a magic user. Now, put me down. Put me down.
Kaylin just kind of starts laughing and puts him down and just doesn't stop laughing. I think she's having a little bit of a breakdown.
I muffle you. I just put a hand over your mouth and it's like, calm down. Right. We need to get moving. And I say, but I like the keys, considering you had a key for that and a key for the other cell, I'm presuming there's quite a few keys on this keyring.
There are indeed.
Yes.
On this key fob.
He's got a key card. They're all electronic nowadays.
Patanos just says Elvis. Elvis says, you're drunk, Beth, go home.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Not quite finished a bottle of wine, I'm not drunk.
Yes.
So,
No one's dead, poi, I'm afraid.
well, Crassus died.
So,
Crassus.
well,
Crassus.
yeah.
He's dead.
No black guy?
Crassus
Is it Witch Bolt or
very
Eldritch
much-
Blast?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
It's
20.
Witch Bolt's the sorcery
Yeah.
equivalent.
But mine's a cantrip. But he is it? Oh, cool.
So
But
you guys,
I-
you find his key ring and his sword
Yeah, and
and his
I'm-
armor on him and stuff, and
I've sort of taken. I've sort of find. Oh, also, did he have like a cloak or something? Like clan.
yeah, clan cloak, yeah.
I take the time to stop and drape it over Kaylin because she's pretty much been all ripped up.
Yeah,
So
so like, Elvis, you'll immediately notice that Kaylin is like, she doesn't receive any medical attention, she's gonna die.
Okay. Yeah, I start to heal her. Actually, I cast False Life to give her some temporary hit points, and then I'm gonna start working on her and making her feel better. Like,
How
whoa,
many
and I grab,
temporary
like,
hit
your,
points does that give me?
It's like, wow, look at your leg. Hold on, just 1 second. And it's not. Why is that not working right? Hold on. And then he like starts shuffling through his bag, and then he's like, and he starts like holding up other bones to your foot. And he goes, "This won't work." And then he takes like he actually does finally pick out the right like tibia and fibia bone, and he just presses it to your skin, and then it just gets absorbed into your body, and then you have a new ankle. But you get it's like a D4 plus 4.
Yeah, that's about right.
Cool, yeah. I like Nick's, Paternoster there. Little Elvis, the humour
7.
of any grown ale drinker and the leg-carrying speed of a mighty duck. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Describes it perfectly.
And yeah, he's just like, there you go. And he like feeds your hurt ankle other bones. And then like, yeah. And then you gain 7 temporary hit points while he tries to bandage you up without magic. Actually, there's no one alive in the room, right?
No.
No, there's no one
there's
here.
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing he can do right now, but maybe later. Because he has vampiric touch.
Harkin, they're not gonna burn me. Leave me alone.
I can burn her later. Anyone?
I look at Elvis and say, you need life
Elvis
force
is-
stuff?
Yeah, Elvis has no idea what happened, so he wouldn't be able to. He goes, yeah, life force usually helps. Yeah, my magic comes from life. So yeah,
Will it-
life would work.
Will it kill someone you take the life force from?
Yeah, when you kill somebody, yeah, I take the life force.
But does it have to kill them, or can you take it off a living person and keep them alive?
I could take it off a living person, yeah, that could work too.
Grudgingly holds out a hand.
He gives you a low 5.
Take it from me. Not too much. I need to stay on my feet.
I can
Don't-
try my best. How many hit points do you have?
Yeah, well, I know I've got a hell of a lot more than 7 or 8 now. Let me just check my hit points.
You should be on full
I don't
hit
know if I
points.
can-
Yeah, I am.
It's
I
like
am
a
on full
half
hit
one.
points. Will, can he do that?
Hell yeah.
I'm on 25.
Okay, yeah. Worst-
Can I sort of donate an
I
amount?
can't kill you with this, so yeah, I rolled a 1, so that's fine for you. Yeah, so now you've regained 6 more hit points, and you've taken 13 damage.
I've taken 13 damage.
Yeah, he kind of is like, okay, and he like holds your hand again, and then like his like the veins in his hand start to turn black, and then it feeds into your hand as he's like shaking your hand. And he's like, sorry, and then he lets go of like the hand is now like kind of has like it's pulsating with green energy, and then he touches Kaylin, and then she gets 6. I don't know if it's rounded up, but it's 6.5, but. I don't know if we're rounding up or down, but anyway, you gain either 6 or 7 hit points.
Well, which one do I gain?
6. I've been too nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So you've
You've
gained
been
13.
nice.
Yeah.
I've got 7 hit points and 7 temporary hit points.
Cool.
Okay, right. So she can sort of walk on her own and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Moldark says to you.
Paternoster, thank you very much.
He says to you, Kai, well, that was disappointing.
He sort of smiles internally to Moldark. It's just like, look, you would have lost probably to your mother over the fight over her soul, and also that's another person who can cast magic, who can be a thorn in the clandestine side, who, might I add, are probably intent on killing me, killing you, and using the Source Stone to fuck up all of Nilfheim and your mother. So, honestly, I see this as a win.
Ah, you mortals. So weak.
You'd be amazed what a lot of us together fighting for the same cause can do. You might want to remember that. And he mentally blocks out Moldark.
True love will prevail. And he fades to the back of your mind.
I vividly picture a middle finger in my mind, like really consciously.
Nice. So, I think that's kind of a good spot to finish tonight's session. That was intense.
That was so good.
I like. How many people thought I was going to kill her?
I thought you were going to kill me.
I thought you were going to kill her as well.
Crassus
I
thought you
know.
were going to kill her.
Yeah. That's all it matters.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I like that. We went to walk away. It was just like, now it's
I
good.
just like scrolling up in chat and seeing everybody be like, "Oh damn, shit, what?" It's
And
awesome.
Sydney was just like, all the fills.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of them. That was some fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well,
Make
Poya
me-
Poya
me
said
proud, guys.
Moldark bot kill at least one of them, and Moldark has responded soon, my lord.
Oh, he has, hasn't he? I didn't realise. Oh. Yeah, Moldark's in chat.
Oh yeah. How long has he been there?
He's been around.
Moldark, you're a bastard.
Well, yes, technically I am.
P-Fart says, "Now picture meat spin."
It hurts me, but I know it hurts him more.
I was hoping for a
2,
blood
3,
bath.
4, 5, 6.
Minmaxus says, really good session, guys. Thanks, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this one will be up on YouTube. This one is actually great motivation for me to get all of them up onto YouTube.
Yeah,
so
we
you
should
guys can
highlight.
all
We should
be
highlight
watch this one.
that section for a special.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was
That was a hell of a.
emotional.
Yeah, well, we like
God,
to
I'm
keep
so
it a
evil.
little bit interesting. It's fun though. It's fun though because that's the whole point, isn't it? It's fun keeping you guys guessing and throwing in a twist there that you're not
See,
expecting.
I was all ready for Kaylin to die and to re-roll a new character for next session.
I know, but no.
I was
That crit was
pretty
an
damn
intense
sure
spot.
Kai was going to kill
Yeah, I know
Kaylin.
that was the perfect crit because
Uh-huh.
like I was really worried and Kai had basically thought he was gonna potentially go out swinging, but that instantly killed him and it was like
Yeah.
Well, it actually
middle
worked.
finger. Yeah, no, that's what happens when Kai gets pissed off.
Yeah, man. That was
It's not everyone thinks that Kai is evil, but he needs an origin story at some point. despite
Yeah, I
that
want to
if-
do all of you guys. Well, the rest of you two guys. Origin story.
This is the thing. Kaylin knows Kai's not evil. She just got that feeling.
Kai's a really
And
bad
Kai is a
person.
complete cock, but he's not a bad person.
No, Kai is a bad person.
know what I love?
Kai has reasons for being a bad person.
What do you love, God?
What I love about Encounter Roleplay is there's a thing called alignment.
Mm.
But here on Encounter Roleplay, none of us play with alignment because we already know what our characters are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's sort of like a basis and a guideline to play your character, but we've already, like, I haven't looked at my alignment in so long, I don't remember what it is.
I
But I
can't
mean-
even remember what my alignment is.
But we already know all of our characters, so it's like,
Yeah.
I think I'm a source, a form of chaotic too, but,
Yeah.
like, on paper, but, I mean, it's cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. Quintus J inspiration point. Well, I gave them inspiration for that. That was awesome.
Yeah. And Elvis still got inspiration, yeah.
So we've
Bring
got
it,
inspiration
bring it,
next
you
session.
silly non-magic users, indeed.
Next time, clandestine. Next Monday. But until then, we're back on Wednesday for Myth's Game of Solace. Stars Without Number will be playing. I'll be playing Grog, and I should like to see you guys there next time. And if you're not there, then I'll kind of be a bit sad, but I'll probably carry on anyway. Because Captain will be there. I really like Captain. And on Thursday, we'll be playing Josh's D&D 5e Pirates campaign, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Don't
The
expect.
Pirates of Cold Harbour.
Yeah,
Indeed, the Pirates of Cold
Pirates
Harbour.
of Cold.
That's an awesome name.
And
And,
so there's yeah.
and then on
going-
Saturday, I'm doing the viewer campaign. The Sun Goes Down of Ruby Smile. It's a free module over on our website. Did I mention we have a website, encounterroleplay.com? I believe I did.
And we
We
also
also have
have
a-
Facebook. Come
Yeah.
find us on Facebook. I have control of the Facebook
Irish
page.
Drive.
Irish Drive is always late, dude. No.
Yeah.
The amount of
I tell you
times I've
what,
like seen them drop in the last 5 minutes. I'm like, God damn.
Irish Drive, mate. We're going to be uploading this episode and a couple of other bits, and it's
You've
going
missed
to
a
be.
good one.
Yeah, you've missed a good one. So this one is definitely worth watching out. Even everyone else was.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also-
There's plot twists, so it's going to be good.
Plot twist. We also have a Reddit as well, so feel free to post whatever you guys like pertaining to any of our games or anything you want on there.
Do you have
It's
a link
just,
for that?
yeah, I can make one, but it's reddit.com /r/
It's reddit.com. We own Reddit.
Enchanter roleplay.
Yep, good night everyone who's heading off. There's a link for you guys. Good night, Headless Jezza. Glad you enjoyed it. Sid says pish posh. I totally agree.
Nix, you'll definitely have to catch up at some point, and we'll keep you.
Yeah, Irish Drive, watching history. You'll enjoy this one, I think, dude.
Yeah,
Like I say, we'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday at the same time. So if you can make it a little bit earlier, please do. We'd love to see you.
We miss you.
If there's anyone that hasn't followed, sorry Beth, if there's anyone that hasn't followed yet, please take the opportunity to hit the follow button. Your name will appear up here. I get to shout you out real quick. So please get us towards that 450 follower mark, and then the 500 followers where we'll be having a game with our parents. So if you didn't have inspiration enough to hit that follow button, there is some extra. Go ahead, Beth.
Yeah, quick note on Facebook. People keep messaging me and commenting on things. I've got no idea who you are unless you kind of drop your Twitch name in there somewhere. I'm sure I have conversations with you on a regular basis. But yeah, if you can just drop your Twitch name at the end of your message or something, that would be brilliant. And then I'll know who you are. So, yeah.
Indeed. So, yeah, any last words, anyone?
Thank you so much, Will. This was a great episode.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Josh, for
Stuff. People are still going to watch it. And, we don't want any spoilers.
Thank you.
That's true.
A good
It was a
episode.
lot
It's
of
been
fun.
emotional.
Thanks, everyone in chat as well.
And Elvis, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Elvis has no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. Just put me down.
So, it's been emotional.
It's
Shall
been
I
very
go?
emotional.
Shout out again to Nosta for your generous donorinos, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good
playing
night.
along in our
Yes.
donate program.
Indeed. And Quinch J Killer next week. Kappa. I'm not Kappa. I'm being serious. So good night, everyone. It's good night from me. Good night from Myth. And good night
Good
from
night.
Nosh and Beth. That's your name.
Bashan Neff.
See you guys on Wednesday. Until then, don't roll any nat ones because we want to be here laughing when you do.